And we're live. Hey, everybody. How are you this afternoon, evening?
Everybody.
Everyone. And I got to turn YouTube off. There we go. Oh, let's say hello to everyone in our chat this evening.
Hello.
Good to see you, Riffs. Welcome. There is Mr. Michael Songs. How you doing? There's Jeremy. Here's Ian Polvault. How about that? And I know Pookie was here. Pookie. And my sister Jen. Good to see you all. Thank you for coming. We are starting the conversation about hobbies today. Fun
Riffs,
stuff.
reviews, and mods. It sounds like a very hobby-centric name.
Oh yeah, risk reviews and mods. Yeah, definitely.
What you modding?
So I was showing E pulled out earlier. I brought a bunch of my little hobbies down, and one of them is reading tarot cards. I have many sets of tarot cards, but this is one of my favorite sets.
I would just like to say readings for nerds.
Yeah, well, read these.
Reading.
These are transparent tarot cards, right?
Whoa, that's crazy.
Aren't they cool? So when I do a reading, I can do it right on top of each other and kind of read the symbolism on top, right?
Guys getting
Don't drop these. I dropped them. I dropped the whole 78.
Imagine dropping those. Imagine dropping those in a swimming pool.
They're transparent.
Imagine dropping those in a swimming pool.
But yeah, that was fun. So
You'll never find them.
No. And you have to, when you read them, right, I have to put them on a white cloth to read them. Because otherwise, it's kind of hard to see through, like, you can't see that. But if you put it on white, you can see it a little bit.
You gotta
better.
get like a flashlight or something like that.
Yeah. You can see that image a little bit better, but it's a fun hobby. Jungian psychology, putting all the archetypes. That's the word, archetypes. See, I couldn't think of it earlier. I could not think of the word archetypes. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose them again.
Limeys.
Yay, Limey.
Limeys.
Hello.
Yay.
How you doing?
Limey.
I'm okay. Like, yet again, not on time, but I'm here now.
There's no
What's
penalty for
fashionably late?
being on time or early.
A wizard is never late. They always arrive whenever they intend to.
I'm gonna end up losing all my tarot cards again.
When are we going? When are we going live?
We are live.
We're live now.
Yeah, I think you're live now, Paul. Everybody heard you dissing reading. How dare you?
Just don't go sharing no. Just don't go sharing no XNXX.
I'll get you to really diss some reading. Here, this is another one. I got comic books.
Alan Moore.
Master Edition.
My
That's
From
Alan
Hell.
Moore, right?
This is my I think I showed you pictures of this, Limey.
Jack the Ripper?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
my Alan Moore. Yes, by all the illustrations are by Eddie Campbell, and
okay. I haven't read it, but I'd like to.
yeah, there. It's a
Did you
graphic
see my new
novel
book I got?
What? Which one? Oh yeah, I did see that one. Yeah, I did. I think you sent it to Valerie.
Yeah. And it's really crazy because like the estate sale guy is like, hey, I watch your show and you're talking about alien babies in people's anuses, and I pulled this book back for you that was at the sale, and it was something like Young Anal Lovers or something, right? and I really thought it was going to be more of an educational book. Me and Sunshine both did, and the guy got it for me. So I mean, I took it from him, right? Because he's like $1, Pole Vault, and it's yours. I got this for you. So I'm like, okay,
anything for $1.
Well, it was still kind of weird, you know. But this dude's my friend and stuff. I appreciate him looking out for me. Yeah, but I thought it was going to be educational, and Sunshine read the first page of it, and oh my God, was it? It was some of the. Oh my God. It was like it was past pole vault levels. I mean, it was way out there, and it was wrote in 1971. And I want to hear the whole book because it has so much stuff. He was like, and then I reached for her, and she drew back because she'd had too much, and I was like, hey. I don't like that kind of action. And I'm like, fuck yes! I don't like that kind of action. Now I'm going to go to work. Everywhere I go, someone's going to cut me off in traffic. I'm going to be like, fuck you! I don't like that kind of action! Yeah.
I don't like that kind of action is pretty good. That should be on a t-shirt.
That really should get narrated by you. That whole book should be an audio book by Pole Vault.
Well, me and Sunshine actually thought about it, but you could not read. You could not read 3 words without just getting totally bleeped. It is that bad.
I think you and Sunshine should do like a dramatic retelling.
I think that's true, and it would be funnier if you did do all the bleeps. See, every 3 words would be a bleep. Would be hysterical to me. I don't know.
I kind of wonder what would happen if you put that entire book through an AI and had it make a video of the entire transcript.
I talked to Chad Freeman. He said he's going to look for the audiobook. So I was like, what audiobook? I'm waiting for the movie.
Like 9.5 weeks.
Oh no! This it is just.
It must be bad if it's making your hair curl.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you,
right?
It made his beard curl.
Yeah, the first paragraph was just
first
so
it was
horrible.
like boing.
Well, and you got to remember, so in '71 we had a whole more like toxic kind of. He was like, "Listen here, wifey."
Yeah.
Right. What?
I mean, I've been calling Sunshine wifey, and she's been calling me husbandy. And I'm like, husbandy. Wifey, what the hell? Listen here, wifey, I don't like that kind of action.
Well, it was like in the 1970s, I suppose.
Yeah, it was 71.
Yeah, that's still weird for 1971.
That's what we're saying.
1970 plus 1.
You know that thing was just hid. That was like out in like the preacher's toolbox out in his shed underneath the fucking. Oh my God! Yes, tell her that's not the kind of action you like. Yeah.
Reading that on a subway. That's not the action I like.
Can you recall back then anyone saying, I don't like that type of action? And then you're like, I know what you've been reading.
Well, I read that book.
If you ever watch Hawaii Five-0?
Yes.
Okay, it was just a smorgasbord of shit like that. Hey, Steve-O, I don't like that kind of action. Well, that's where damn fool comes from. Oh no, you're a damn fool.
She.
Yeah.
Yeah, she. Like Edward G. Robinson.
Yeah, right. What the hell?
I don't like that kind of action, you she. Oh my God.
Book 'em, Dano.
Totally. Oh my God. Yeah, that
Book
was
him,
Starsky
Dano.
and Hutch.
Someone hits him with a fucking book.
Starsky and Hutch, the best. What is
But
this?
you know, we were talking about hobbies, and you know what,
Yeah.
Justine? I think my hobby, and I thought about telling like 20 freaking things, but it all comes down to the one thing, and it's usually about me, okay? Because it's all about me. No, the thing is I was so old that I really thought that I could not get back into the music game,
Okay.
and do things, and so I get old fishing poles, I get old guitars, I get old axes, those 3 things specifically. and I clean them up and make them beautiful again. So they're like freaking, and most of the time when you get old stuff like that and make it good again, it's better than the new stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
So I relate that to me.
Well, that's a really good that's a good hobby. You know,
a combination of those three things. You make a guitar, fishing pole, and axe.
There you go, kind of a Gene
a guitar,
Simmons
fishing pole,
thing.
axe.
Yeah.
No, I can see a use for that. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't bring my violin down because it's gonna be hard to just show it. But definitely, I think music can be a hobby, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what defines a hobby from work? You know, I'm not sure. Exactly. It's kind of like what is myth?
I kind of call music I consider it a hobby. Music's I'm no professional with no interest in being a professional. I just do it for fun. I do it for self-satisfaction first and foremost. So
Me too.
You know.
Yeah, that's what I do it for, brain satisfaction. And I do stuff like, let's see. Let me get this out. I got my notebook, but it doesn't have a ton of...
Do you mean if you
Stuff on
do
it, but-
end up doing your hobby as a job, you're sort of the line distinction between the two gets more blurred? Is that what you mean, or?
Well, is it a hobby or is
Well-
it work at that point? Is it for fun? Like, I think of a hobby, you do it for fun
Yeah.
or to relax. And
Yeah.
then if you take it up and you do it, like you make a business doing it, like let's say you had a hobby making jewelry and you decide to sell it, then it becomes work. Then it's
Yeah,
work.
that's what I thought you were.
I think when you
Yeah.
I think when you have to take the tools to do the thing out of your home, it's really not a hobby anymore. Like I was watching Lewis
when you have
Rossman.
to make
I
money
don't know if
with
anybody's
it.
ever watched any of his videos, but he's a repair guy. Talks a lot about like right to repair, and he says like he called like what he does is like a hobby, but he doesn't have any soldering irons in his house because he does that as a job, and he had to kind of split those two things. He had to kind of make a decision to not take his work home with him.
Yeah,
Right.
So-
I think it'll like vary from person to person. I mean, I knew a guy when I was younger who was like mad into graphic novels and wanted to start a comic shop, which what he called it himself, which we didn't really have any in town at the time. And he did that, and he was doing his like main hobby and all the rest of it. But then he started to hate his hobby because it was work and it involved bookkeeping and stocking and talking to the public rather than reading.
Exactly.
The graphic novels.
I
I think some people can manage to do both and still not lose that love of it, but I think it's maybe hard to do.
It's hard.
It's like
You
watch
have
what
to
you
do
wish
it
for, you just might type of deal. You know? Where that's why I didn't become a graphic artist for my job. I decided a long time ago because I didn't want art to become work. You know,
Yeah.
I wanted it to be a meditative thing. I wanted it to be something that relieved my stress, not something that I had to do 24/7, 7 days a week, all the time. You know?
Yeah.
And two, being a graphic artist, you're drawing stuff like chairs. You know? You're not like drawing stuff you want to draw either. So there's that
then,
too.
Then people want to commission you for things, and you're doing stuff. You're drawing stuff you don't even want to draw. You're just like literally just drawing something because someone tells you to do it. And it's kind of like why like I love reading and during school, but I hated fucking having to read books that were assignments.
Oh yeah, that's
It
true.
was
Yeah.
like
But
I'm
it-
sorry, but I'm not interested in
normally-
Huckleberry Finn. I am just
Yeah.
not because I am forced to read it.
We got one free choice that wasn't quite a free choice. It was like choose out of these 20 books, and one of them was Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury,
I
which
love
I'd
that
already
book.
read, but I didn't want to read anything else in the box. So I was like, right, I'm reading that again then.
Yep, I picked that one.
Easy win there. You stick to what
Yeah.
you know, and at least you don't have to, really crunch your brain for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm like, I'll read anything. Like, basically, I'll read anything at all. But at the time, I was just like, yeah, I'll just read science fiction thing.
Well, I
Yeah.
work in video games, and right now, I mean, for years, you can't make me play a video game, and I sometimes I have to play to set them up to run to get them to go like perfect and stuff, and work on them for the tournaments. And some of the young guys will be like, "Oh man, the old guys still got." I'm like, "Get on my team, get on." I'm like, "No, no."
Yeah, it's like
That's
no
why
I
thanks.
can't.
That's
stand
why
to
he won't
a
play
video game.
Fortnite with me.
I won't
Okay,
play
I
any
see.
video. I hate video games. God.
Yeah, because it's your job. You have
It-
to
it-
do it. It's
And
like
I love video games. That's how I
no.
got in it.
Right.
So after 20, 30 years, at least 30 years of doing it professionally. And I mean,
I'm sure.
I was there when I have been in it as long as it has been a thing. I was there when we first connected computers together and watched one guy jumping. I was like, it was Quake and Doom. I was like, jump, dude. Oh, dude, I just saw you do that. Oh my God. It was so amazing that someone else was on something away from you and we were playing on different machines and we could
Yeah.
see each other. Then World of Warcraft hit and the illness just set in deep.
Right,
And
right.
And once I broke that, I probably have never really played a game seriously
And,
again.
yeah, and I'm sure the crowds that you have to deal with probably also have a hand in fucking up your view of games. You know, the gamers are probably the worst people you got to deal with.
How's it
Look
going?
at his eyes.
Yeah, I'm sure he's had flashbacks to the smells and the Cheeto dust fingertips.
They're very reasonable people.
Reasonably smelly, I'm sure.
I remember the D&D people. There was this one hobby shop I used to go into all the time, and at this one point they started having pick up D&D games in the back, and I was back there wandering around. There's this one guy that the gamer stink. He just would not take a shower. You could tell. It's like, bro, I'm gonna throw soap at this guy. It's so gross.
I went to a game store last was like a couple of weeks ago, and it was actually when I went to go get those sleeves for those cards for you and Justine and I went in. I made the mistake of going in on a Friday night because that was when they were having their Friday night whatever card game
Gaming, yeah.
tournament. It wasn't Magic. That's a shock, but it was Friday night. I think like something else or what.
Pokemon,
God.
probably.
There's a whole back room where all the tables are set up, and then there's the store. And you just
gross.
being in the store, you could just there's
It's that
smell
BO and mix of
wafts.
BO and just it's just funk. It's so gross. I don't know
it's
what is up with that crowd, but yeah, they are aversion. They have an
they
aversion
have-
to a shower.
They have in
swear.
the bathroom. They do have in the bathroom like signs and stuff that stresses about like hygiene and like don't be that asshole that smells like an asshole.
Go buy
like-
some deodorant. It's
Well,
like the
you get kind of
worst.
nose dead to it after a while, though. Like at the big events where there's thousands of them.
Yeah,
You
like
just
Gen
go-
Con and
you
stuff.
You just
There's like
you
a-
just go numb. You just
There's
like,
a
okay,
big
do
there's
it.
a big poster.
Nose blind.
There's a big poster. It says Goku says, "Take a shower, you fucking loser." Like,
You ever heard of deodorant? I've seen those
your
signs
smell level
before.
is over 9,000, nerd.
Take a shower. That's why they put them in the hotel room, guys. Seriously, like bogus.
Oh god, I'm sure the smell is even worse at a furry con.
But as I've discussed before with other friends, it gets that way too with bands. I have toured with a band. Yeah, and why do some people just need to be told? Maybe they go nose blind to themselves. I don't know, but it's like, would you look? That's why they put the shower in the hotel room. I have to tell you.
There's a cruise. I think it's like 10 tons of metal or something. It's called, where like it's a bunch of bands on a cruise ship. Imagine what that smells like.
I don't want to.
It's bands and metal fans.
There
They're
used to
always trying to
be
get me to go
that
on
here
that.
too. We used to have that here, and they used to invite me to it, and I was like, thanks anyway.
If you look at a map of ozone layer degradation, you see a trail where that cruise ship goes. It's just
It's really expensive too. It's like so expensive. I think it's a couple of $1,000s, isn't it?
I don't know.
You
I've
can,
never
you
gone
know
on a
what?
cruise.
I was talking to my family tonight. You couldn't pay me to go on any cruise.
That's right.
I'm
That is
sorry.
right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Not
you
me
know
either.
what? You know when they say say free ice cream and sandwiches night. You know what that is? It's they're trying to clear space in the freezer for a dead body. Ice cream sandwiches, everybody. Who's missing?
That might be true. I don't know. You know, it's international waters. Anything could happen.
Sharks are really active today.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it's just kind of the
I
ice
can
cream they're
imagine going on
attracted to
a
it.
cruise. Imagine going on a cruise that is built around being a drunk asshole, and then you get up and do something horribly bad, like, "Hey, I'm drunk and I just shit on the stage, yeah," and that's the first night, right? And then for like the next 10 days, everybody's like, "Hey, there's that guy that shit on the stage," and you're like,
Yeah, exactly. And you're
I
known as
just want to
that
go
guy.
home. I was drunk. Help me. I don't even remember. Please stop.
Clearly, Gigi Allen is not the target demographic kind of thing we want on our cruise.
We
Well, I
don't
mean,
definitely
Just settle for a
we
magician
don't want
or
any
something.
Gigi Allens on our cruise.
Well, you would be
It's
so
too
stuck
close
with
of
them,
quarters.
You know,
Jeez.
it's just like I can't get away from these people. Help! I'm not a big people person either. I know it's surprising, but yeah, no.
Ever since that one you heard about in Italy, that one cruise that the boat like died in the middle of the Mediterranean or whatever, and they couldn't get those people out for days and days. No,
I like that.
no.
I
Well,
mean,
they
I
just,
guess
like-
if we're going to... Sorry, go ahead, Limey.
No, I was just going to ask, did they run out of fuel or?
I don't. Something went wrong electronically, I think, with the boat.
Oh,
And it
Blimey.
ended up, they didn't even they ended up rescuing all the people off the boat. It took them like a couple of weeks to do that because it was literally
Shouldn't
in the
take that
middle
long.
of the Mediterranean.
yeah, that's
Shouldn't take
ooh.
that long.
And so then they
Sorry,
had to
no.
tow it in, and it sat there for like a couple of years before they did anything with it. And I want to say it was
Just
one
a
of the
giant
bigger cruise
floating
lines
toilet.
too, Princess or Carnival, one of them.
It's just a giant floating toilet in the middle of the Mediterranean.
Oh, it was a nightmare. Nope.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh, I don't know. I was saying if I fucking see a shipping cart that might, or a carton that might be floating past the ship, at that point I'm just jumping on the shipping cart and I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah.
Because I'm not waiting around a few weeks for a fucking rescue.
Bruce Dickinson did some of the rescues. He flew in because I knew that Bruce is like a pilot. He actually does. He's like a fencer, a pilot. I think he sings. No, I was going to say he sings opera. Maybe I'm making that up. But like Bruce
Iron
Dickinson's
Maiden.
like talented guy, obviously in music, but in other areas too. Yeah, nuts. I think there was
Oh,
like
it would be pretty
some
metal.
kind of cruise that me and my mate were talking about, and I think it was like Willie Nelson and a few other people and loads of like rum or like whiskey or something on a boat, and we were like, oh, that'd be cool.
I just imagine being rescued by Bruce Dickinson, though. Like, comes down from a helicopter. Run
I know,
to
right?
the hills! Oh my god!
So there was a cruise ship that was stranded in 2013 off of the coast of Mexico that had an engine room fire. Let's see.
See, I didn't like the sound of cruise ships anyway because it just sounded like food poisoning waiting to happen. But since
Yeah.
COVID, especially, I'm like, Oh, food poisoning and COVID? No.
Floating petri dish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here
exactly.
it is.
Yeah. Plague
So,
ships. Oh,
oh wait, no, that's not the one. This was just last year. Just last year, they had one suffer an electrical failure and drift off the Italian coast, leaving 6,000 passengers stranded. And they towed it to Naples.
There was only 3,000
That's
passengers
enough.
when
That's
they
all I
got
need.
back in.
I suppose if we're
Right,
talking
yeah.
about hobbies
and
and
a lot less
cruises,
ice cream.
if we're talking about hobbies and cruises, see how many fucking diseases you can collect.
Got to catch them
so
all.
Just put
true.
a pineapple on your door and see what happens. Or wear pineapple shorts.
I would immediately go for the conch shell. You know what I'm saying? You wanna go, la 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 la. I'm the leader. We're gonna eat that person right there. Ah, la, 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 la.
And Pulvald automatically turns cannibal. Just immediately.
Well, just imagine if we all crash on a deserted island, then it's like Lord of the Flies kind of situation.
Yeah,
Anybody ever see the show Lost?
yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
I don't
End up
remember.
like
I
that.
don't remember it too much. but
Oh,
I
it was
watched
so
it.
annoying. I actually guessed the ending of that show toward the beginning, middle, and then I stopped watching it for a minute, went back, watched it from like the end, middle to the end, and I'm like, I knew that's exactly what they were doing.
I watched
Okay.
it and didn't understand.
You were lost.
I was pretty high, but
I'll just give it to you. It was purgatory. Okay.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
I thought it was a
I
pilot
watched
there.
it and didn't
It's
understand.
bloody purgatory. That's all it was.
Have you ever been so stoned you watch something and you're like watching it intently, but you're like, I don't understand a fucking thing that's going on.
Oh
I
yeah.
do that sober.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's.
I
worse
do
when
that
it's
at
stoned,
work
but yeah.
sometimes.
Well, me and Sunshine watched the movie. I wish I could remember what it was, but the whole damn thing made no sense. It was like, oh, here's the twist, and that's like, the twist
What's a
means
twist?
that we would have to know that this character was even available
Yeah.
to do this in this movie. This guy just came. We were been like wondering who stole the ice cream. Oh, it was Dracula. Dun-dun, the end. Oh, we left it open for a cliffhanger. Who's Dracula? Nobody cares because that was shit.
Was it made during the pandemic?
I don't know,
There's some
Justin. It
films
was
that
so
were bad.
horrible. It was so horrible. Me and Sunshine watched it, and it was about a disease on an island, and it made no sense. I need to find that movie because it was a total waste of my fucking life.
I can't get that time back.
No, and it was. I was actually mad. I was like, I really watched intently, and even went back, and I'm like, is there something I missed? Oh no, there's
Shit.
I
Yeah, you
I
have
didn't
to
understand what was going on.
You have to be able to follow the thread to understand where the twist is when it comes, right?
Right.
Exactly. God,
It was
that's
like
such
dun,
a
dun,
drag.
dun. Yeah.
You know,
Twist, I didn't
Kurt,
realize there was a plot.
we watched a movie, some weird movie with Jordan during the pandemic. It was supposed to be a horror film, and it was so dumb. And I can't even like remember. I'd have to like get Jordan to tell you the story because I can't. It was so bad. Let's just put it that way. Like we were like, this makes no sense. Like there should be. Oh, it was this. It was about this DNA experiment, and this guy was, or this, yeah, he acted like he was possessed, but really he had like a totally new other person on the back of him. Like he had a head like a like a Janus, you
Spanish
know?
thing. Yeah. That's kind of. Oh, hey,
Like,
Justine,
what?
you know what's crazy about going to these estate sales? And I'll send this to you. Me and Sunshine went to this estate sale, and it was a whole block in Dallas that was this house. And when we went in, it looked like a movie star's house or some like 70s Illuminati shit. And I could feel it. Like I'm like, there's been like really hey, closets as big as houses. Okay,
Whoa.
as we're going through, but the doors are ripped off and all this crazy shit. So we go in, and it's like a block. You go outside and then you go into another part of a house. You go out and you kept on. Then we finally went out into this garden that was overgrown, and it had these 4 statues sitting there looking in at this like mausoleum thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, and we were looking. I took pictures of all this shit, and Sunshine even took video. And about that time, I'm like, this is crazy shit, Sunshine. And about that time, I'm like, okay, let's see if there's something for sale in here. And I open the door, and this guy has a needle in his hand. He's like,
whoa.
He's like, this door is closed. This door is closed.
Okay.
And he shuts the door. I go up to the front of the. We go up to the front of the building. We're telling these we're turning these ladies up at the front. We're like, wow, you got to see like the crazy freaking Illuminati shit going on in the back. And the lady that's running the cell is like, you mean you went back to the 4 seasons? And it had like all these lines. And I mean, they're huge. They were huge statues, way bigger than people, okay? And she's like, you went back to where the 4 seasons were? You broke in there. I'm like, no, we just walked back there, ma'am.
Yeah, it was all open.
And it had price tags. All the statues sold for $5,000 a piece.
Wow.
Okay? And one lady bought them all. But
Whoa.
I said, dude, I'm like, the guy that opened the gates is some dude back there shooting up in the back part of the house. And she's like, those homeless people are back. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Y'all need to be watching this shit. I almost got like, needle stuck by like a homeless guy.
Oh my God. That's freaky.
So
We used to
it
get
is.
that. Here's a crazy kind of almost related, not really hobby. That's at least related to hobby, but I was in college at Wayne State University in downtown Detroit.
Are we collecting homeless people?
Yeah, this is pretty much collecting homeless people. And it was just, you'd walk into class, you get the funky smell, and then the teacher went into the closet and a bum had been living, there were closets in the classrooms there. And he opened the closet and a bum had been living in there. Like you could tell. Like luckily the bum wasn't there at the time, but
well, I'm going to just tell you right now, Justine, I don't like that kind of action.
Hey, Gary. I don't like that kind of action.
Okay.
Hey, Gary, has sunshine.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
When
Hi,
she
Maria.
paid 20 grand for the statues, was it to a homeless person or to the owner?
No. Hey, and 20 grand was just for the four seasons, the women. It was these women deity gods, and they're all looking in at these fountains, and in the middle it had like, and you knew that there was some probably some kind of like ritual going on in the middle,
Yeah.
and it had these lines. And you just got this feeling. Even Sunshine, she's like, yeah, I feel heavy here. And Sunshine usually don't get that way. I'm already out there just like breathing heavy. You could tell there's some crazy shit went on here.
Nasty energy.
Yeah.
Sounds
yeah.
Like
And
sounds
it
like
was
a song waiting to happen. And use
Yeah.
like your photos
It
and
was
videos
weird.
for the video.
it was weird.
Yeah, I
It
want to
was
see
weird.
the video of it, see if there's anything like
Sunshine
weird
probably
going
has
on
some
there.
posted in her shorts.
Yeah,
I have the
conversation.
pictures. I'll send them to you, Justin. When you see the pictures, you're going to be like, "Holy shit, Pole Vault! There was freaking some crazy shit going on there." And the thing was, I was wondering, why is it 4
Louis.
women?
Hey,
Why is
Louis.
it 4 women? God
Louis.
looking in on the thing, and it was and they said, "Oh, it's the seasons. The 4 seasons is open." I
But
was
yeah,
like, wow.
Polo definitely collects
Yeah.
a lot of weird,
Oh,
crazy
so each of the
shit,
statues
though.
was one of the seasons, was it?
Yeah, yeah, it's
And
like
it
a
was,
depiction
and
of the
oh,
seasons.
they're weird. And I'm gonna tell you right now, these things God only knows, because they weren't something you bought in a store. These were made for this guy. And like I said, and to have a whole city block as your house in downtown Dallas, you
Yeah,
had money.
that's money.
You had money.
Well, it reminds me of the graveyard that Jim Morrison is buried in
Yeah.
Paris, France, and there was this paranormal thing I was watching, and it was just they were taking pictures. You know, somebody was standing there and they were taking a picture because they were on vacation. Well, in a mausoleum in the back, there was like a doorway, and you could see like a Jim Morrison type figure standing there, like in a Jim Morrison
I've seen
position.
it.
It
Yeah,
was
I've seen it,
crazy.
yeah.
It's like they didn't see it when they were taking the pictures, but when they developed the pictures, there it was.
It could have been Sunshine Archer running around there. They like, hey, she talks about that. I bet once a day, every day. She went.
Yeah,
to
well,
look at her.
it's
Was
crazy.
it Pierre Lachaise? Yes, she loved it. I
Pere Lachaise.
I didn't go there, but she liked it.
So, Limey, what are some of your hobbies?
Well, sorry, I was just looking at Sunshine's channel trying to find one of the shorts. Hobbies.
You do
At the
poetry.
moment, it's just watching YouTube all the time, to be honest. But and like listening to different music and politics. But up until about 5 years ago, I used to read like every day. And when I was younger, I used to read about 3 books a week. So I've read a lot of books. And about
That's
once a year, I
awesome.
write a poem.
Yeah,
Sometimes
see?
more often. Sometimes more often, sometimes not. But on average, that's about how it works out. And once I've finished paying off the money that I owe, then I'm going to start like cooking again a bit more. Yeah, because like I mean, know how to boil water without burning it, but I want to explore more like what I can do as a vegan, because like you can get fake milk and cream now, for example, and things like that. Like, I remember trying to make cauliflower cheese with coconut milk, but it's not got enough fat in it, so it just didn't work.
Okay.
It was just like watery, milky liquid. So yeah, there's yeah, that's and I've done other bits and bobs over the years of just random stuff. Like somebody once made a chocolate cake, but it was in the way that chocolate used to be eaten, more with like chili.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
was it was really nice. And you'd like slice some red chilies on the top just as like the garnish to finish it. And it was like a chili chocolate ganache cake. So it was like
Yum.
really rich, and oh my god, it was so nice. So yeah, it'd be nice to explore like cooking again a bit more. I've made like mochi, the
Yeah.
sweet rice balls, right? I've made
Yep.
that from scratch and made the
Oh,
red bean
wow.
paste that you put in the middle. And
Wow.
found a recipe. It's itchy day gafu, itchy day fuku, something like that. But it means like big belly or big belly strawberry. And I was growing
Okay.
strawberries at home, so they're like
Ooh.
really deep red. They taste sweet, and they're quite big. So the recipe was like you get a strawberry, put the red bean paste around it, put the mochi around it, and it was really nice. But it's like really labor intensive.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
red bean paste, like you have to put them through a fine mesh sieve, so that
Yep.
just takes forever in itself. And then the mochi, because it's like hot sugar and water and rice, it gets so hot and it's really really sticky. And even
Yeah.
though I put like caster sugar or something on the countertop, I thought it was going to take the full mica off. It was
Oh.
it was like sticking so bad and so hot.
Well,
I'm like,
yeah,
"Ah."
it's that hard, it's that candy,
Yeah.
that it gets up to that point, right? Because I've
Yeah.
been doing a lot of
Caramelized.
experimenting with cooking lately, especially baking, and I'm
Yeah.
watching a lot of YouTube videos, and
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
learning
I
things
watched
when
like
I was.
3 different videos to research how to do it. I didn't have a rice steamer, so I had to watch another video to MacGyver one using a saucepan, a colander, and that. So yeah,
Yeah, I learned how to do a quick a brulee. What is it? Like a glaze. So this lady was making like fake donuts from Hawaiian rolls. Okay.
Oh,
And so she did this like lemon filling, which had lemon curd in it. And you got me at lemon curd. So she did this thing. And then she's like, okay, I'm going to make this topping. And it was just sugar and water. And she boiled it till it was that gold color. Took it off the fire real quick. Set it down. It didn't cool like 1 second. And she started dipping these donuts in it. And it hardened like a
Right.
magic shell on
Yeah.
top, and I'm like,
yeah.
I want to
Just
do
think-
that with
yeah.
so many things.
Kind of like when I worked at Honey Baked and I saw the back operations that they have where like the people are back there with flamethrowers and brown sugar and stuff like that, actually like coating the ham with fucking this stuff and with flamethrowers. Like,
Fun.
like like bruleeing the fucking hams.
It's
Sounds
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Makes your mouth water. It really does.
I would
But
say
yeah,
the
that-
worst,
There's like mini
the worst
blowtorches in
hobby-
your hand.
the worst hobby I've ever had in my life, and it's so addictive. It's worse than freaking heroin. And people know when they hear it, they're going to be like, "Oh my god!"
Speaking
Yeah,
worse than
it's-
heroin.
hey, it's like that. It's like that. I got it's RC cars.
Oh,
RC
right,
cars. Okay, to buy a piece that's been broken, to buy something that you need to make it run, some bullshit. And I've been in this hobby so many times. I got RC plane over my head. Okay, you got to spend a lot of money to get it to go. But if you go to sell it, you can't give it away. Okay,
right. Yeah.
to buy it,
Yeah.
if I go to buy a RC car used, it's $5 billion. I
Yeah.
go to sell it the next day, I can't get 50 for it.
That's how Dungeons and Dragons got for a little while. Like I was telling E earlier, the books are now like $50 a piece. Back then they were like 30, but still it wasn't cheap, right? And then they did this thing with one of the first edition monster manual. They put in a character in there that was copyrighted to some other game. So they got sued, and then they had to take that, I think it was Ragnar. They had to take him out of the monster manual and reprint it. So every subsequent monster manual didn't have it. Well, we had one with him in it. So we thought we could take it to auction and get a lot of money. We didn't get shit. We didn't get nothing. I think we got 20
It's so
bucks.
niche.
I was so mad.
It's so niche.
I didn't want to sell it.
Like-
I didn't want to sell it, but we were selling it in the niche market. We were at Gen Con, which was at the time one of the biggest D&D conventions in the country. And it went for like 20. I was like, what do you mean? Now these other things are
Yeah.
going for $300 and my book didn't do
I
anything.
think
I'm so
some
mad.
some of the value, like if you look at like antiques, sometimes like it comes and goes. Like, there's some things that will always be going for a good price, and there's other things that come and go as a fashion.
Right.
Like art decor comes and goes as a fashion periodically, and things like that.
Markets
So I
are-
think some of it's luck where you are, maybe as well,
Yes.
geographically, and
It
$20
has to
seems
practically be.
poor.
It
It
was
has
so
to like,
bad.
literally be like the holy grail.
I
And
got
even then,
$1,000 for that one statue.
even if you have
Yeah.
the Holy Grail, and you take it to like Rick's pawn shop, he'll still only give you $100 for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's
So,
like,
I
yeah, appraised.
he's
By,
already
ever
got
watch
one.
that? Ever watch that Antiques Roadshow? I love that show.
That was one of my favorite programs when I was younger. 'Cause
I
it was like
love that show.
a mix of family history, general history. Sometimes it's like scratching head, working out what it is. Yeah, I used to love that program so much.
I used to get into all the glass, the Lalique glass, and then I got kind of obsessed with looking for stuff like that at rummage sales. To try to find it because it's
Yeah.
got certain markings on it. It's
I
Oh,
think she froze.
They got to her.
Stupid internet.
the
She's
baby
government-
butt, alien spider baby
The
butts.
government doesn't want you to be buying glass. But
Censorship.
I got like really expensive stuff
Am
all
I
around
back?
me. You're
Yeah.
back.
Now you're back.
that I got. You know, I like the weird stuff, but I just got too much weird stuff now.
You got like a weird stuff collection. You're just like a house of weird shit. Like,
Well, it helps.
the
It
things
inspires me to write weird shit. You know.
Yeah.
This,
The things that you and Sunshine collect, do you ever resell them, or is it just a case of like,
I bought a statue for $25, Limey, and sold it for $1,000 the other day. I
oh,
bought.
sorry, you were saying you sold one for 1,000. Sorry, I thought you
Yeah,
said you
and-
spent 1,000. You bought it for
No,
25 and sold it for $1,000.
Yeah, and I bought like
Really
a
good.
lot of guitars and
Nice.
stuff with that. But like this is from
Yeah.
Syria. This is from a Syria temple. You remember when we went to war with Syria?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay. Well, they
They bring back artifacts they're not
Well,
supposed
no, they
to
broke
bring 'em
into all the
back.
temples. They broke into all the temples, and there was Syrian stuff all in. I think it was Germany, by the Triumph.
Oh, yeah.
That flea market at the bottom of Triumph defunct, fucking
Yeah.
tower, whatever. They have a flea market down there, and they were selling looted shit like fucking hotcakes.
Yeah.
And when I bought that, everybody was like, no, 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 don't touch that, don't touch
Yeah.
that, take it, take it,
Yeah.
take it. Because when I picked it up, I was like, oh my God, I recognize this. This is the fucking thing
Oh,
out
no,
of
is it that-
Exorcist. It's the
Yeah.
thing out of Exorcist.
Yeah,
It's one
Sunshine
of
was
the,
like, I had to
yeah.
look that up after you mentioned it on one of your
you-
streams before, because Sunshine was freaking out. She was like, I think it was Sunshine who was saying, or was it Valerie who was saying, I don't mind most things, but not that thing in my house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
I got aversions to some things
I
like
got it
that
on the
too.
holy water.
I bet.
I got.
I bet- I
don't
bet
bring it.
Pole Vault-
Don't bring a Ouija board into my house.
I bet Pole
It'll-
Vault probably
it'll go
has,
flying out.
Pole Vault probably has the puzzle box from Hellraiser, the lament configuration.
Well, yeah, y'all know Papoo? Is it Papua?
Papua.
You know,
Poo-poo.
the Papua statue. It's like from
Poo emojis in chat.
So you know when they
That's it,
when they eat
Pazuzu.
somebody.
Thank
when
you.
they
That
eat
was,
Zuzu is that one guy that
down
killed some
here.
people.
that was from a
What-
film, wasn't it? And like,
But how
yeah,
many? Wait a minute.
That was
Yeah.
the one that Sunshine said, don't let, or Valerie, or both of them were saying, don't, yeah, that thing. They were
Yeah.
like,
Oh no
"Don't my
Papua,
house."
Papua here.
Seven
When
does.
they kill somebody,
Seven.
when they kill somebody and they
Seven does.
eat them, they make
Alright,
a
yeah.
statue of them. Okay.
There was this. Okay, so
this was actually someone they killed and ate in Papua New Guinea.
He doesn't look
Right,
very
right.
thrilled about
God,
it.
how gruesome.
And look at his wiener. It has a smiley face on it. See?
Probably have like a foot long.
If that's his wiener, he's got issues. That's all I'm
And
saying.
look, baby's got
It's got
back.
big
I'm
old
hoping that's a
booties.
weenie cover. Not
There-
a
throwing it
weenie.
back.
There was this. Okay, so I think it was both on Slapped Ham and on Casper's site. There was the mask that like the old Papua's wearing there.
Yeah.
This guy, he's from the UK, and he had gone to some auction or resale place, and they had these two masks, and so they were African masks. So he bought both of them, and he was using it for decoration in his apartment. And then he sold one of the masks, and after he sold one of the masks, all this crazy paranormal crap started happening in his house. He's the single guy, so he was upstairs and he started hearing this stuff happening downstairs, and he goes down really slow and he films it, and things are flying, like knives are flying off of his counter, and there was food he had left out, and it like went all over the floor, and the fridge was opening by itself. He was flipping out. I'm like, dude, get rid of the mask.
That's,
Put it outside.
That's exactly why I need to hit up some like witch doctor or something, and have like a curse bound, like have my soul curse bound to some object, some totem or whatever. And if someone has that totem, and I can go
Exact.
fuck with them for eternity when I'm dead. That would be hilarious. I would rather do that.
There was another one. Paranormal Nightmare had this one, and they went into this antique shop that was being haunted,
Actually-
right? and they thought it was, well, one of the spirits there was this guy that had died of a heart attack and worked there. But this other one was, and this was the crazy part. You gotta go look at this full vault. It was this German doll. I just watched this too. It was from Germany, this really old doll. And like I saw Casper's like commented on, and then I went and watched the video. He's like, it's like the butt is on the front side, right? It's so old and messed up. It's like the whole body's been twisted, and it's got this really weird, creepy face. And when they're doing the whole paranormal thing, this spirit doesn't understand English. It has to speak German. So they had to go everything through translation. So everything they said in English had to be translated to German. And it would respond in German.
I got one around here I really need to get rid of.
Ghosts.
I don't even know where it went
languages.
to. So there was a woman who started a newspaper here in Dallas called the Dallas Times Herald or something. One of the first newspapers in Dallas, and she totally submerged herself in being a businesswoman. So she made a doll, and it was her baby. Okay.
Weird.
People, when we went into the state cell, people were walking into the room and seeing it and screaming and crying. Okay. I bought it for 50 cents. I got it around here somewhere.
Okay, no.
Yeah, I don't even know where it is, Justin. That's the hell of it. I don't even know where it is. I used to see the son of a bitch all the time in my middle room. And now it's just, maybe the sunshine might have thrown it away. But let me tell
It
you
walked away. It left on its own accord.
This is one of my prizes. See
Why were
this
people
one?
bursting into tears and stuff, though, Paul? Was it just like a feeling, or?
It was horrifying. To see this thing was horrifying. And it was very, very old. And this woman had kept it for a baby.
See if I
and it
can
was
find
wore out. But see this right here?
So weird.
This is probably worth some money, but I don't care. The things that I like a lot, I try not to see how much they're worth. So when World War II, guys in the military would go get these, right? And look, she's banging, right? Look at that booty. Woo! Now here's the thing: these guys came home from war and they got married. Okay. Guess what? You know the leg in that Christmas story, the leg lamp.
Yeah.
Okay, so these went the same fate as the leg lamp. Wives would break them. Oops. You know, people got drunk. They just didn't make it. This one is in pristine condition, and you just don't see them in this good of condition. And you know, it's just like I said. You did come across what do y'all think that is? I should look it up.
You ever come across one of those leg lamps that's like made from an actual prostitute's leg?
Not lately. Let's see.
It was just a hooker who lost her leg on a railroad track. She was giving it away.
Like this one?
You know what's funny about that leg thing, the leg lamp thing, is that I have an in-joke with my brother about that. And so when I went over to my brother's house for my birthday, because we hadn't exchanged Christmas gifts yet, I got a leg lamp. Freaking leg lamp. It's just
I
small,
googled
but
it
it's
because
so
I had no
funny.
idea what it was about, and I saw loads on Amazon. It took me a while to find an actual thing to explain what on earth was going on. But I kept seeing these leg lamps of various like sizes and shapes, and
It's a joke from the movie The Christmas Story.
That's it.
The father
A Christmas
gets a
Story,
lamp,
yeah.
and it's a leg lamp, and you know, so it's like kind of like a novelty kind of meme sort of thing.
that's not the old film, is it?
It's a pretty old film.
Oh, it's pretty old. I would say it's probably
90s,
late 80s.
80s.
Oh, okay. Not the one I'm thinking. I can't think.
You'll
of
shoot your eye out.
Yeah,
I always hated that
sure
little
if it's painted or not.
Scott Farkas kid. that fucking redhead, the fucking ugly
1983.
smile.
Yeah, 83.
Anytime I see someone that looks like that, I just know not to trust them, like, for anything. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Scut Farkas.
It's that one.
No, I've
They
never
find a
seen that.
picture of this little fucker, because I swear to God, like,
It sounds like
I dealt with
it's a
people
really
like him in
well-known-
high school.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a really well-known film, but I don't remember hearing or seeing that at all.
It's a lot of people now really love that film at Christmas. It's like a thing with them.
Oh, yeah.
Show us Scut Farkas.
What a name! Is that his name or his character?
Well, this is
Scott.
Scott. This is who played him.
God, he looks horrible even at that
Dude,
age.
he
but
still looks
imagine
the
Yeah,
same.
he's still
him
the
as a
same.
kid. Him as
guy.
a kid, it's
I
just,
still want to punch him.
Scroll down a little bit, you might see his. Oh, wait, there's him right there with the stupid hat in the one panel there.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find.
Some of those
There's
photos
one like
looks
right
alright,
there. There's
but-
like one right there where he's wearing that hat.
Well, I mean, he was good for
Maybe
the
he's
role
just-
though, because he fit it.
Here he
really good.
is.
Right, yeah.
So there he is as a kid.
I see
There he
that
is.
face, and it reminds me of every kid I wanted to fucking punch in high school. And I swear to God.
Oh,
God.
too funny.
Beat the fucking braces
Old
right off
Scott.
that ugly fucking mug, I swear to God.
Yeah, he's
The
not.
ball peen hammer.
Pretty
Just
boy. Oh, I found the freaky doll. Okay, I think I found the freaky doll.
Well, it's crazy that you would bring up ball peen hammer. That me and one of my daughters, that is our weapon of choice.
A ball peen hammer. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's so personal, you know. People are like, pole vault, you carry around these defense devices because you're looking to do damage. I'm like, no. No, if I was looking to do damage, I'd be carrying my ball peen hammer.
I got a story about a ball peen hammer. I got a scary story about a ball peen hammer in a bank.
Yeah.
I was working downtown, and so there was a branch. I worked upstairs in commercial lending. There was a branch in the bottom floor, and a guy had a beef with one of the managers in there, and walked in with a ball peen hammer and walked behind the manager's desk where the manager was sitting, and he took the peen end of the hammer and hit him right in the head, right there,
Jeez.
right there. And that guy was never the same. I don't even think he lived through that.
Yeah.
There's
I don't
just
think he lived
something-
through it.
There's just something about the ball peen hammer. No other hammer can do it. No, you're not a claw hammer or a sledgehammer or an MC hammer. Or
MC hammer. Okay, here's the creepy
touch
doll.
this.
There's the creepy doll that I'm talking about with the butt in front. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Look at that,
How do you know it's not just a cam toe? Hey,
bro.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. The one that I got in my house would make that look like a beauty queen.
Oh my God, hold up.
What's
That's
the
scary.
legs?
No. Justin,
I'd burn it.
So
Sunshine, burn it.
we
so
can't.
homely.
You know what? I should find it and send it to you.
No, no, you
listen.
shouldn't.
Listen, the thing is
It's on the loose.
it is so horrible that I'm telling you,
Dolls is
Justine, and
shitty.
Sunshine will confirm this.
Find the part where
A
they're
grown
talking to
ass
it.
lady walked into the room and started screaming and crying
Oh,
over this
bro.
doll.
Can't get over how fucking disproportionate
And for some reason,
that doll is.
The thing was, it's back when I was in a metal band,
Yeah.
and I was a real dumbass, and listen, I thought there were some times when I wasn't drunk, but I was perma drunk. You ever know anybody that way? I didn't even know.
Yeah, I did know
I
one.
should,
that
somebody
happens
once
when
like
their
that.
when their
well, I
mom
mean, I didn't.
drinks
I wouldn't even
and
drink
while
for
they're
a
in the
day,
womb.
and all day I would still be drunk. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah, I had a
called
buddy
fetal
that
alcohol
got
syndrome.
himself addicted to Vicodin because he broke his back in an inoperable place, and he thought he was going to quit it cold turkey. Did not realize that when you try to quit Vicodin cold turkey, it turns you into an alcoholic because the nervous receptor is almost exactly the same as alcohol as it is for Vicodin, and he turned himself into an alcoholic. So yeah, there's that.
You ever try to quit cold turkey?
No, yeah, I never had an addiction to actual cold turkey to have to quit it.
I do like
I
cold
mean-
turkey though. But you know, I I don't know what I was thinking. That's where I got most of the statues and stuff. I've got idols that people like mass amount of people worshipped, and I used them for ashtrays. Me and the band would use them for ashtrays. They'd be like, "Hey man, I'm like, hey, oh my god, hey, is that like you know the god Chula Chula? Yeah, man, hey, like isn't it crazy? like people worship this thing. They're like, is that a bra on it? Yes, it is. And it, you know, it was very good decoration. I don't know. It just goes good in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
There's been like, yeah, there's crazy stuff about that stuff where, like the mask thing I was just talking about. That there's mediums that say that, you know, these things were worshipped, and if you don't worship them anymore, that's why they start making shit happen in your house.
The way I feel
Right?
is if you don't acknowledge them, Justine, they don't have a lot of power. I have a painting in my house right now that I need to get out of here because I feel it every now and then.
Yeah.
It was pulled out of a satanic temple.
Nope.
That and it's a little girl holding a lamb, and she looks like a shepherd girl. And the picture looks a little bit okay, but the lamb may not be doing so well. And she's got no eyes. Her eyes are blacked out.
Ew. Oh, weird.
Can you imagine like worshiping something and then it just stalks you?
I sold so
some-
much of that stuff. I sold so much of that stuff. There's that paranormal show that still has the cloak. I got the cloak. I sent you over that one paranormal.
Yeah,
show.
epic, yeah.
Okay, the robe that's in his show that he actually talks to all the time.
Yeah.
we had to get it out of our house.
Oh,
And it was-
jeez, that's
And
how
it
he
was
got
part
that.
of the ceremonies.
He's
Yes.
got some freaky crap on purpose in that basement, though. I went into his live one night, actually
Yeah.
recently, like within the last couple of weeks, right? And he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna do this live from my basement." It's like 3 a.m. Couldn't sleep.
Right.
So I go in there, and he's like, "I'm like, okay." And you know how you told me don't use those trackers, those ghost trackers in your own house?
Right.
He's totally using it in his own house.
Well, and
You know?
I think, Justine, I think he is on the edge of, and may already, I could be wrong, but I think him and his girlfriend have a separate place, and they have rotted. Both. I'm not saying it's bad, but I feel that they have brought so much horrendous vibes into their house because there's like a certain chi in my house, Justine, that I have because not everything you bring in is bad.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And a lot of this stuff I feel has attachments to it.
Yeah.
But it's like this.
Some of it's
harmony
okay.
Not some of it. Most of it. It's because I go into a estate sale and I feel like someone, and I'm going totally off the hook here, but I'll be like, okay, what do you want me to have? What,
You were talking about that the other night. I like
what
that,
is important?
actually.
Well, what is important to you that you know that
you want
me to have?
preserved. Right.
And sometimes it's like beam this Papua, you know, to get this. This is I want this out of here. You will preserve this, okay? And I don't. Okay, there could be someone attached to Papua.
Stupid face on that. Look at that dumb fucking cat face.
Oh, that's funny.
Sometimes the art on this makes me laugh. Like it was. I
Yeah,
got two versions
that's-
of this card. Which would you rather have? This stupid cat face thing, or this as a gift of the woods? Hello, thirst trap.
Maybe Limey or Pole Vault wouldn't like that, but you and I would. Anyway, I'm totally into that paranormal stuff.
Yeah,
Cobalt.
yeah, but the thing is okay. It may have had an attachment of the soul that the cannibals ate. I really doubt that. Okay, if I was going to attach my spirit to something, I wouldn't attach it to someone who ate me. That they made up. I don't. Okay,
No.
but this was probably special to the person that was at that house, and I took it. And if it has an attachment, it's probably some, nice old guy that traveled the world. Okay, and then that's a bunch of this stuff around me, and so I'm sure there may be some bad attachments to stuff, but I think there's more good where people, where they're like, hey, don't cause shit.
What if, and bear with me here. What if, say, like at first you started collecting these things, and these spirits were like fucking angry or confused or pissed off, and then they end up in a collection with other spirits, and they're like, you know what? Actually, this ain't so bad. It's like we got a little club here, of angry, pissed off, and confused spirits. Now it's just kind of a chill club of spirits.
Well, and the thing is, most of these would have been gone to the trash because I get them.
Right.
I paid $5 for Papua. You know why? They were getting ready to close down the estate sale, and anything you could put into a bag was $5. Anything that didn't go in the bags later went to the trash.
Right.
So
right.
I
Better-
saved that from the trash.
Better your house than a landfill. I mean, yeah.
Deet, 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 deet.
Well, I mean, this is why I always liked antiques, because they have character, they have a history, right? But then there's certain things that I won't take, like that just creep me the hell out, like dolls,
Back massagers.
Yeah, the back massager was pretty.
It's got a nice little hook there at the end, a little mushroom tip.
Oh God!
I don't like that kind of action.
I kind of want to put that on a giant rope or something.
I only can picture the stories that E and Jade have told me. Okay, we'll just put it that way.
Oh, I have a lot of. When Brad Example's talking, it sounds like part of my life. I had some, but I will admit that Brad Example saying the correct amount of sexual partners
Or
is
9.
9.
I'll never forget that.
That's I didn't do that. Well, I mean, I didn't know.
But at once or
Nine's a little.
Yes, at once.
no?
Yeah, that's actually behind a members only now on Jade's channel.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure if it was a running
Kind
title.
of reminds me of.
It was a
Friday
year
night.
ago when Brad was there in Australia, and so
Oh.
Jade and Brad did these shows together, and they did this whole like show on basically like what they had done. Like Jade talked about her time in the sex industry, and Brad was
Right.
talking about swinging. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was
totally awesome.
All at once
Oh my
kind of
God.
reminds me of the joke in Clerks where it's like talking about the girl that sucked 50 dicks, and they're like, at once.
Let's just put it this way. I mean, if you ever go see that, you will never look at Euro again the same ever. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Anyway, speaking of hobbies,
I guess that could be a hobby.
well, some people could call it a hobby, I think.
I don't know. You got to draw the line somewhere, okay?
Yeah, I know, right?
What next?
Sentinel.
Pooping as a hobby?
I have pretty vanilla hobbies, I do things like knot work and calligraphy and stuff like that. So I don't know. I've seen a lot of these people that do the paranormal stuff, and it is really interesting to me. I saw a video of these like 4 or 5 girls that were going and ghost hunting, and somebody picked at her shirt. She didn't notice it. until the video came out. And some
Look
of
at
that
that ghost
is
that gives
but-
people wedgies. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Hey, Denise, but I don't know that.
I
You
think I might have seen
agitate
it.
those spirits. You agitate them, and they're gonna mess. I don't know if I want to mess with stuff like that.
I'm just gonna be that ghost that does all the fucking horrible shit. I like just walk up to someone in a business meeting. Their cup is sitting there, and just right over their suit.
It's a hobby.
Believe it or not, Sunshine, I actually had to tell her no. You would think, I know everyone's like, wow, pole vault's getting all that crazy stuff. But Sunshine, she would go into the dragon's lair for fun. Oh, look, it's a dragon. She's like, oh, look, let's go to the, wouldn't it be fun to go to the, what is it? Not Helen Keller, freaking Lizzie Borden.
Oh,
Same
okay.
thing. Same thing.
No, it's not.
It'd be fun to go to the Helen Keller Museum.
Yeah, no,
That's
but
in Amsterdam.
yeah, but I don't want to go to the Lizzie Borden house, okay? And some of the places she would go, she was like, "Oh, look, it's so fun. They got like this little tour, and you can stay there all night, and it's haunted as hell. They got demons in it and stuff. Oh my god, that'd be so funny."
Well, that's like the Alamo. That's in Texas, right? And
Yeah.
so my ex's father got arrested for whipping on his dick and peeing in the Alamo.
Well, the thing is
Ozzy.
Ozzy did it too, and I've done it. You know why we do it? Do you know why we do it, Justine? Do you know?
You want to get arrested? I don't know.
No, there's no fucking place to piss around there. I'm not lying. You're not doing it on intention. You're freaking hiding. And if he wouldn't have been Ozzy Osbourne,
Hey,
nobody
you.
would have said shit. It
Me
wasn't.
too,
It
you.
probably wasn't intentional. Okay.
Right.
You're drunk. You're at the Alamo. Nowhere around there is
that
there
was
a
my
bathroom.
ex's dad. Yeah, he was
Nowhere.
drunk.
There was
Definitely.
no bathroom. There's no bathroom. Well, it's because you
Remember
just been
about
there from
things like
Guadalupe,
that, I just
the
thought,
Guadalupe
oh my
River.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, we go down this river. We drift down this river getting drunk all day. You can drift down this river getting drunk on these inner tubes. Okay? Then you go to the Alamo and you got to pee. Shit happens.
It's an eyeball.
Yeah.
It's exactly what happened. Yeah.
So I'm not
That's
sentimental
something
Yeah.
about those things, but when I heard about that, I just thought, Ozzy, the Alamo, really? Jesus.
No, there's just no place. I'm telling you, it wasn't as intentional. I don't know his real intentions, but I understand there's no place to go around there.
You think-
It's
yeah,
because
then
everything.
Then he went on to eat.
Everybody's
to
like, you
bite
can't
the
use
head
our
off of
restrooms.
Pat.
You can't use our restrooms. There's hardly any
Yeah.
businesses in that square block. So when you go there, there's no place to go to the bathroom. Maybe they
Yep.
fixed that by now, but as long as I've known, there's no place
Yeah.
to go to the bathroom.
There used to be public
just stop.
toilets here, like in our city, but now it's like the bus station where you pay 20p, which you normally don't do unless you're in London.
20p.
So
yeah.
how the hell they've got that here, I don't know. And then there's another one in the shopping centre, which closes, although the shopping centre is open till like 6, it closes at 4. But it's bad enough for me, but I think, what about people with, like, I remember when my kid was small, it's a
Yeah.
nightmare as a parent, because there used to be like 2 sets of public toilets in the city centre. Now there's those yeah. So I can imagine in the middle of Texas.
I hate public
Oh my God.
bathrooms.
Public bathrooms
try
here
going-
are scary because, you never know if they have a camera, especially in women's bathrooms. I hate to say this, but you never know if they have a camera in the toilet, if somebody's going to start
Yeah.
peering over the thing at you. I mean,
Yeah.
there's all
Try,
kinds of weird. I hate
traveling
I hate it.
Try traveling anywhere and now trying to find a public restroom, and especially at nighttime, because here in Toledo, like, there's nothing else that's open after, like, about like 8 o'clock. Like, fucking speedways close their fucking bathrooms.
Yeah.
Certain gas stations right here close their bathrooms
Yeah,
because
that's
they're
just-
too lazy. They don't want to hire people
Yeah, 'cause
to
when we were
fucking
younger, yeah, you could normally go in a petrol station's lose, but quite often now, like you say, they don't have them, or if they have them, they're staff only. It's, man.
So it's like, say if I was driving from here to Justine's, I would have to literally like pull over somewhere in the dark and just go behind a building or whatever because
Yeah.
there's nothing between here and there
Find a
open
tree.
for a
There
restaurant.
really isn't. And it's odd because it's two fairly large cities, right? But in
Yeah, that's what I
between
mean.
is all of this farmland. That's all there is. It's what they call Monroe County, and it's all farm. There's
You have
nothing
to-
else
you have
there.
to
It's
stick
just
to the main
farmland.
interstate. You have to
The
stick
other-
to the main interstate and go to a pilot station if you want to use a restaurant.
Yeah,
anywhere
they've
between.
got
The
like
other
those
day-
big pilot
The other
gas
day,
hedges
my
and
stations.
friend
trees.
asked me what I was doing, and I just opened up the
Exactly.
truck door, and stood behind the truck door and just started peeing. And she walked up, and she's like, "What are you doing standing over here?" I'm like, "Watch your feet." I mean, I had to drive like 7 hours Wednesday,
Oh,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we're
that's a lot.
going into some dead zones. And I
Yeah,
will
it's
pop a
rough.
golden rainbow in a minute. Yeah, I think y'all got
Yeah,
me messed up.
I mean, you got
Driving out, yeah, and driving out east when I drove out to Grumpy Cup in Massachusetts, it's different than driving
Is
west.
that the name of the place?
Grumpy Cup was it was a cannabis festival that we helped work at, that we worked at. It was for veterans. So if you were a veteran of any of the wars, basically you got free everything at that
Okay.
festival. So
Nice.
we drove out that way, and it was awful trying to find a rest stop. And with Kurt being, he had his bad legs and everything, we had to stop often. Plus, we rented a car, so we couldn't smoke in the car, so we had to stop. And the rest stops are 50 miles apart or 75 miles apart going out east for some reason. But out west, they seem more often. Like you'll come up on them more often driving out west than driving east, and I don't understand that. But it seems like so much more travel when you go that way.
We tried to schedule to a place called Bucky's out here.
Yeah,
Texas.
we've got sheets here.
They
we don't
they
have
had
Buc-ee's
the cleanest.
yet.
They had the
Sorry.
cleanest bathrooms in America, Justine.
That's what they
It's
say.
really weird.
Yeah. Drop my cat.
But here's the thing. One of the reasons why I don't like going into public restrooms is because every time I go in there, a lot of different like hot chicks follow me in there and they try to touch my wiener, and I don't like that.
That's a
kind of
real
action.
problem for you.
I don't like that kind of action. I'm not into that kind of action.
Yeah, you
Sunshine,
gotta-
it wasn't my idea.
Here, there's one down by my feet right
What?
now. The boy. Here, here, come here, Zoe. Sorry, buddy.
Hey, Charlie.
Here's
um,
one.
I just want to ask, 7, is that $20 per hour or a day? Because I might be interested.
You know, the
$20 an hour.
You know the Charlie. You know what that is, Justine?
No.
Really?
I-
Charlie,
Is it the
Charlie,
unicorn
Charlie.
on Candy Mountain?
No, Charlie is a demon.
Really?
Yes, and you say this and you ask it a question, and the pencil points toward the answer.
Ew.
Yeah, you say
Kind of like a
Charlie,
Ouija
Charlie.
board in a way.
It's kind of, it is kind of like a Ouija board, but a lot darker. I would be like, it was more like Bloody Mary.
Okay.
Because
Like
you're
the South Park,
summoning-
Biggie Smalls.
yeah.
Biggie Smalls, yeah.
It's like the Candyman thing.
It's my favorite one. Because he takes him to a banging party at the end. I want to go, I want to go to a banging party with Biggie Smalls. It's cool.
It's like,
I like,
Candyman.
One of my favorite ones was Butters, the episode called Bottom Bitch.
Oh, yeah. Where he's the pimp.
Yeah. But,
That reminded me of a film called Night Shift with Henry Winkler, which is a really good film.
I think we had that on Chad's show once.
Yep,
Is that a
I think
horror
we did.
film?
Yeah,
Night Shift is not. It's a movie about a guy that works at a
No, that's Night
morgue,
Shaft.
and
You're thinking of Night Shaft.
and
No, it had
he
a-
ends up being a pimp for a bunch of girls, but he's a good pimp.
Yeah. But
Like
it had
he gives
Tom
them
Hanks
health
in it too,
insurance and 401k and stuff like that.
He's the good guy. He's the good guy though. Yeah.
All right,
But
buddy.
it had
Did you know
Tom.
there was a South Park episode with magic? It was like it's called
Yes.
Cock
Oh yeah,
Magic.
yeah.
Cock
They were
magic.
having roosters play Magic the Gathering.
And Randy thought it was actually cock magic. There's a hobby for ya.
Penis
Pole vault's
puppetry.
got a magic hobby. Sorry.
Yeah. It's. See, the thing is, though, Justine. The thing is,
Takes a lot out of him.
somebody
Right.
that is going to fill in for my show on Friday.
Yeah, I know that somebody. I think I know her.
And they said they were going to try to do magic, and I'm like, you know what? You do magic tricks. I do magic. See this, Justine?
Yes.
You see this?
Yes.
I want you to watch this close, Limey.
Okay.
Limey, that is a dime and a penny.
That's
dime
1 cent and a 20 cent. Is
and
it
a
20
10
cents?
cent.
10
Oh,
cent
okay.
and a penny and a 1 cent.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the world will be a
10.
better place if we come together as one.
Ooh,
Hey, no, actually,
cool. It's just
Pretty-
a penny
that's
now.
pretty impressive. That's like the Spice Girls song, two becomes one.
Oh my
That's
god.
amazing.
Oh my god. What?
We joined
Me and
him.
Limey grew up and had the same childhood.
That sounds hot. To Spice Girls
Yeah.
to become one. Was that like
Yeah.
some scissor action or something? I like
Well,
that kind
well,
of
there's
action.
a band called Scissor Sisters, but they're an altogether different band.
Hugh, I kind of do remember that movie.
Bangers.
Griffin Dunn. I'm gonna have to look that one up. See, Valerie.
Valerie.
See, we got on Valerie's show. We got American Werewolf in London, and I'm sorry, but that's one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie like 500 times, and I saw it back on like actual cable in the 80s where they showed everything, and we stayed up till like 2 a.m. to purposely see this freaking movie. But yeah, then we got to talk about that today.
I think Sunshine called correct there, and then, as if by magic, Valerie appears. And Paul's putting a face. You should be worried, Paul.
I wanna.
I'm not worried.
Magic.
I do magic. She's
Magic
gonna do
wand.
some kind of stuff to make. She says she's gonna make money with her magic, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is it. She's a crybaby. I said it, and I'm not sorry.
Oh, my
I'll tell you
God.
what, Valerie. Yeah, there's gratuitous man butt throughout that film, but I definitely did not watch it for the gratuitous man butt itself.
How about-
But I
how
did
about-
watch it for all the effects, and those are cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Where he
How about-
turns his nose elongates, and he's like, and they do all the
that is-
cracking of the bones and stuff. That's so gnarly.
yeah, the
There's,
soundscapes are always like add to anything like that.
Yeah,
How
no,
about
it's
the,
just incredible, and it's more like Harryhausen than it's before CG.
Yeah, yeah.
What's this one?
How about a nice shiny demotion? It's like literally shiny. If you like look at it, it's like
Oh, there we go.
Ooh. Oh,
Ooh, it's pretty.
yeah,
It's
interesting.
holographic.
a nice shiny demotion to guard duty.
Oh,
Some of
Yeah,
these
like-
cards are hysterical.
And this is a good combination because the demotion says enchanted creature can't block and its activated abilities can't be activated. And then this one is like enchanted creature has defender, which means it can't do anything either. So if you like hit someone with both of those at the same time, their creature literally can't do jack fucking shit.
it's like you bump
We used
heads
to
and
do-
both fall to the ground.
We used to do fun things. Our dungeon masters used to let us when we played D&D. So we'd have like I liked playing fighter dual classes, right? And so fighter wizard, because you still have a sword to fight with, but you can cast spells. And then I'd pair up with the wizard, and we would do things like he would throw. There was this little spell called, it was MILF's magic meteors, but they were these tiny little, like, they would cause maybe 1 point of damage each, and there were like 5 of them, so the max you could damage out was like 5 points in an enemy. So instead of that, you would cast that MILF's magic meteors, and then I would cast enlarge on the MILF's magic meteors, so they would double in size and become MILF's magic boulders, and then squish the enemy. That was fun stuff. You do stuff like that.
Actually reminds me, I have a card
Enlarge
that
the
is...
MILF.
Where is it? Where is it? There we go. This is the one. Yes, this is exactly what you were talking about, Justine. Meteorite.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
but they were
art-
like little,
Look at the art. Look at the art. See how this one's got squished?
yeah.
And the quote is, "And if I'm lying," he began. Squish.
Squish. If I'm lying, may God strike me down, squish. Right? It's awesome. Kevin Tushner. That's beautiful. Was like that another South Park reference where they say shit so many times. They're saying the word shit on TV, and everybody's got to watch it. Because wasn't there there was that one show, it was a cop show, and he was gonna swear or show his butt or something. He's like the ugliest actor too. Like, who would want to see this guy's butt? Okay, really? But they were like, they're gonna show his butt.
Oh, really?
Why? I don't want to know. Is that
There's
really
been
a
a lot
hobby
of
though?
butt chat in
Hey,
chat.
Willie. Oh, let's see.
Hughes apparently got a peachy.
He's gonna be a butt double.
Would you say fishing's a hobby? I think
Yes.
fishing's a hobby.
Yeah.
Fishing is definitely a hobby.
Even
Yes.
like sports of any kind, I would say, is even a hobby. Like,
I got lots of friends that fish for a hobby.
Well, when I was young, it's more survival, but I guess now, yeah. And I
now
know
it's a hobby. Yeah.
That's crazy to think that when I was young, my family, my huge family back in like '73, when I was very, very young, we actually survived off of farming and hunting and fishing.
Yeah.
another version of fishing that's a hobby is magnet fishing, which
Oh,
is where
yeah,
you take
yeah,
like a
yeah.
magnet and you drop it over a bridge into a river.
I've never
and see what
gotten
you pull
anything
up.
cool.
Finding guns, bombs, fucking bird scooters.
My
Especially
friend's
bird
brother
scooters.
does that fly fishing stuff with the boots up to his thighs and goes out. He goes to Alaska and does all that stuff.
I can't attest to how many fucking bird scooters end up in the Maumee River.
Oh yeah.
People throw them fucking things over the bridge when they're done with them, and it's hilarious.
There's a creek by our house, and I think it has like thousands of frisbees in it. I'm not even kidding you. It
Disc
actually
golf people.
Frisbee pollution.
you can when it's clear, you can just see frisbees all down the creek. I don't even know.
Hey,
why
you know,
people
there's
don't
an
go do
idea. Gather all those frisbees and sell them back to the people.
that. Some people do go down.
That
there and
was
get
it,
them every
guys.
now and
NYPD Blue. Yes, that was the show. And yes, it was Dennis Franz, and he is not a good-looking man. I'm sorry, Dennis Franz. You are not a good-looking man. Okay.
Oh,
Just
I'm sorry.
Dennis Franz has feelings.
I'm sorry.
Dennis Franz.
He
has
shouldn't
no
care.
friends.
He's got more money than me, so what does he care? He's
He has
good.
no friends.
And he's famous, so I'm sure he's
Damn it,
got
Dennis.
lots of women. He doesn't need me.
Here's one
Dennis
thing.
the Menace.
I don't understand, Justine. And one thing that I will always know that I do not understand, and that is women. Okay?
uh-oh.
And
That's
I
okay.
don't-
We don't understand men, so we're good.
Listen, I don't think I'm not. I
understand
could be wrong, but I don't think that women are actually as much orientated as you would think so. Because I know that I cannot judge what women think is a good-looking man. I know I cannot do that because, and believe it or not, there's some guys that don't think that I'm a hot sex pot. Okay,
Well,
yeah, I know that. It's crazy. Can't you see?
I mean, the
But
thing is,
no,
it makes
I
I
understand.
can't even believe it.
No,
You can't judge other blokes, but any bloke should clearly be able to see that you are like hot stuff.
it's
no,
plain
I
as
just
my
wonder if,
face
like,
on
the
my
I
face.
have
carpet
to
matches
have
the
a cold
drapes.
shower
Yeah.
before I come on panel, just in case you're going to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, I look
Yeah,
at you and I
thing.
just wonder if the carpet matches the drapes.
And you're a C, and that's you assuming I have drapes. That is crazy.
Damn. That's a
You
good
know,
one.
Touche.
I don't like
You
that kind of
got
action.
That was good. Oh,
I
beast.
just no, but I just so when people say that guy's not hot, it what it tells me more than anything that there's something about his personality more than his looks
Yes.
that is throwing females off. Because
Yes.
I believe you don't have to be a good-looking guy to be attractive to women.
That is true. Hey, Rhett.
But
That
it
is
does-
most likely true, but I think for myself, you have to hit me intellectually. You have to be able to keep a conversation and be intelligent and be able to show that, not afraid to show that. Most men I've encountered in dating don't know how to hold a conversation. And usually it's because they're talking to 4 other chicks.
Well, see, I
Right?
would think most women would like
At
Fabio.
the same time.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Sunshine.
Oh yeah.
Sunshine-
Oh, most definitely. I've been ghosted by guys. Just they'll start a conversation and then you'll reply. They never talk back. It's like because they in the 2 seconds that they left you and went out to go look for more, they
Yeah.
found some other chick that was needy enough to sit there and talk.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
I think
not
so.
that
I
person.
I sound like, but I
that
feel
I don't
like
do that with my
I
own
think-
friends. You know.
I think left swiping people is kind of a hobby.
That's fine.
it's become a hobby. Yes.
Nope. Nope.
But
Well,
like,
in-
like,
Nope.
like Sunshine has always said, I would never be with a guy
You're
like
right.
Fabio because I don't want to be with a guy that is better looking than me. Or like looks more like a woman than I do. But
Well,
I would think that women would like Fabio because he's, so GQ and stuff.
Well, now, and it's really subjective. So
Yeah.
there's guys I think that are good looking that my girlfriend Pam does not
Right.
think are good looking,
Right,
and there's
right.
guys she thinks are good looking. I'm like, more for you, So
I don't like
mean,
Julia. I don't
think
like
it could
Julia
be-
Roberts. I don't like
I think
Julia
it could
Roberts.
be easily deceived by how good looking someone is because if you're thinking of them along lines of like performance, they might be really good looking, but they
Yeah.
probably fall asleep halfway through it. Not attractive.
or just not giving and just suck at it,
No,
They don't even
Okay.
stay awake long enough for a cigarette or a taxi ride. That's disappointing.
So sad.
Sunshine might have something to say about what Paul was saying, I think.
Maybe she's gotten hot for Fabio now.
I think this was a response into the whole "I don't want a bloke looking hotter than me" comment. I think.
No.
There you
And
go,
what
look,
I'm saying,
the things he says sometimes.
but what I'm saying is sometimes
Oh,
when I
shoot.
feel like I look my worst,
Phew.
and I can feel this too. I can feel
Aw,
this. Also.
you.
I'm just speaking for me, but I've seen women when they look like they're tore down, and I'm like, oh god, that's kind of a hot look. And Sunshine, like when I've been working on my truck or something, she'll come out there and be like, oh, you look really good right now. I got
Oh,
grease
you
all over me,
beast.
and I'm like,
You
What?
sweaty, nasty.
yeah, right.
beast.
And it's
That's
the
those
same thing.
pheromones.
It's
Right.
It's the same thing with women sometimes. Sometimes, they're going to the store and they got their hair put up in a bun and they got on their yoga pants and stuff. And you're like, oh damn,
You
I
look
bet
really- you look
she's a
really
tiger
good
in
in-
bed. Yeah.
You look really good. in
That was a
sweatpants.
course. That was a course we took in at work in HR, human resources, You're not supposed to say someone's like a tiger in bed. It's like not. You shouldn't say that about someone at work.
You shouldn't walk up to and go.
No, that never happened, Justine. It never happened. We had to watch this. Limey, we had to watch this thing, and this porn star like chick comes up to this dude. She is hot. She's got big knockers. They're all in her face, and she's like, "Hey, so your wife Janice, I bet she's very happy. I bet she's a tiger in bed. How would you like to climb the company ladder?" And the guy was like, "I feel uncomfortable." That fucking never happened. That never fucking happened. That never happened. And the chapter was called "Tiger in Bed."
The chapter itself was called.
Yes.
Nothing.
I can't say that she's a tiger, but I think she's more of a cougar.
That never happened. That never fucking happened. You know, cause the dude would be like, "You know what, Janice? I'm gonna do this for me and you."
I will tell you what did
Climb the
happen.
ladder.
My husband was sexually harassed when he worked at Vic Tanny Bally's.
Well, of course he's hot. He was a hot
By a guy, by another man.
Right?
Okay.
Was his name Pole Vault?
No. But he was sexually harassed by a gay man that would not really take no for an answer.
Hi, James.
Hi, James.
So he liked it
Sorry,
when I
not
did
to
it,
call
right?
him. That was kind of a weird.
He was trying to,
You like
yeah,
try not
it's
to sound
gross.
like
That's
And
not good.
when Kurt told me the story, I'm like, you realize now you were sexually harassed? I hate to tell you, but that's sexual harassment in the workplace.
Was this like a work colleague?
It was his boss
I got
Oh,
sexually harassed at a
at
topless bar.
Bally's, yeah.
At a topless bar bathroom.
Anyway, but no.
It was crazy.
I mean, I think that might be a place to have that happen, but
No. This guy was like, "Hey, you're out there hanging out with all the girls. They really like dick."
Hey,
And I was
James.
like, and he's standing next to me peeing, and I'm just like, I'm drunk. I'm like, "Hey, okay, dude, you gotta leave me alone." He's like, "I like dick too," and I was like, "Okay, I'm not feeling comfortable standing next to you at the urinal
Like,
anymore."
oh boy, yeah.
so what you're
yikes.
saying is you like to hold it for me.
No, I was like, "Oh, no."
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll never forget that night. You know what happened that night, Justine? One girl came out and she was wearing all white, and it was that time.
Ooh.
Oh no.
And then they came out and gave me tequila while I was dancing on the main stage, and I threw up.
Ooh. It's
Oh,
never
yeah,
good.
you're
reminding
me.
I told them
You're
I wanted a
reminding me
Long
of-
Island tea, and they brought me a Texas tea, which had tequila in it. And I drank it. Go. Yeah!
See now you're reminding me of a story that I had when I went to a strip club. There was a crowd of Japanese businessmen there who were eating from the buffet, which you shouldn't do, especially if you're Japanese. You're not really quite used to what they had in their fucking, it was like, wings and pizza and stuff like that. And this guy didn't have the stomach for it. And so these girls, they do the face dance thing where they just wrap their, where you'd be wearing them like headphones. But this guy threw up in her crotch.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So 20 minutes later, she comes out and she's making her rounds and she sees me and she asks if I would like to have a face dance. And I said, "Honey, your shift ended fucking 15 minutes ago."
Ah, disgusting. Oh.
Yeah.
You know when I threw up on the stage, they went to kick me out, and I told them, "Y'all put tequila in my drink, and I'm allergic to tequila." You know what they did? They were like, "Clean yourself up, dude, and we'll send you a Long Island tea over to the table."
Good.
They said
That's
make
good.
it rain, so I made it rain. I
Oh,
don't
me
know
and my
what the
friends they used to
problem
live there,
is.
so throwing out.
Who was it you that showed the ice luge? You showed the ice luge, Pole Vault. right? Okay, I got a story about that.
God, oh my God.
Speaking of hobbies, my friend Pam's friend has a hobby of giving parties. It's a hobby of his. He'll go over to Canada to the border and buy, and he did this, him and his buddy bought between them 80 bottles of booze because they throw so many parties. And even the officers at the border were like, "Holy shit, guys! Damn, that's a lot of fucking booze, right on." But yeah, he has this ice luge, and you showed it the other day. He had it for years. He would have it set up in his back room, and he usually gives this party around in the day before Super Bowl because guy's weirdo. He hates Super Bowl, so he tries to get everybody drunk and sick the next day so they can't watch it. So it's usually in the dead of winter, right? In February. And he's got this ice luge set up, and he's got people lined up, and they're like, ah. And I'm like, oh no. There's like loogies all over that thing, and they're drunk.
I know.
Who knows what God.
Listen, if there's anything I've learned in my life, is never go, ah.
Right? Especially at a party or pass out. Like,
one time,
don't pass out at parties.
One of my friends was putting on deodorant, and he'd been using his deodorant stick for like a month or more. And his buddy, which turned out to be a cop later in life, but he's still our friend. He went. It's crazy because he doesn't bust us, and he could. But anyway, he's like putting this on, and he walks up behind him, and he's like, "Hey, Paul." And I'm talking about, dude didn't even look. He went, "Wipe," and rubbed that across his mouth. And that just went, ah! And he was like, ah! He licked Paul's armpit for like a month. In one lick. Ah!
It's like giving someone a rusty hook. Just like,
yeah. And so, like, I'm just like, that day, when I saw that ice luge going, I'm thinking, man, you could do so many things that would be
You could.
So many body fluids, so many possibilities.
Oh no, I would never. And they were like, "Oh, the ice luge is out back. I'll pass. Thanks."
Yeah, ice luge tastes salty for some reason.
Oh,
I don't like that action.
No, they made me bartend at this stupid party the first time I went. I've been several times since then. But the first time I went, I was in my early 30s, and they made me bartend, and they were doing caramel apple shots with butterscotch schnapps and that pucker. Oh, that was the night I threw up. And I've never drank schnapps ever again. I can't drink it. It's too sugary. I can't do it.
Body shots. Imagine how weird that has to be. Like, have someone drinking alcohol off your body.
That's gross, and especially it's like out of somebody's belly button, which is just gross.
Or even weirder, like people that do like the whole like.
Let me suck some liquid out of your butt crack. Said no one ever.
People like do the whole like thing where they have like sushi and shit like that. They're just like they're basically like the platter like of food. It's like. They're just laying there. People eating food off of that.
That's a weird thing too. The live woman with the sushi all over her.
And they got like sushi right at the crotch, just like
gross. It's like, how much do those people get paid to do that? They have to get paid a lot of money to do that. For one,
what do you do the whole time? You just like lay there. And just
it's like
think about things.
Yeah, I did it.
It's
once
something Trump would do. I swear to God.
Like, donuts. I was like a food model for donuts.
You just like stack them.
Human sushi plate. That's not good.
Or even better.
I was standing up and serving them though.
They do the ring toss. With donuts and trying to catch them with your weed.
Excuse me, would you like a donut?
Just freaking weird. Okay, I gotta show this because it's just this kind of weird.
The donut holes came out the other side.
If they weren't closed before, they are now.
Okay, I'm all screwed up. I can't even share the screen. Here we go. So here you go. Here's some human sushi.
Oh, special.
Look
I've
at
seen
that.
this.
It's so gross.
I
It's
didn't
just
know.
wrong.
No.
Here you go.
I mean,
Well, they
You're
make
like
cakes
picking
now.
rice out of your crotch for a while.
Oh, there's
Have
a
you seen-
guy. Here's a dude.
They have like
so
Illuminati
much.
parties where they have like cakes made like people,
Crazy.
and people cut the cake and eat the person.
Oh,
Have you seen that?
like the
Yeah.
baby cake. Like, have you seen the baby cake where it's like a baby and someone's like cutting the fucking top of the head off?
Well, they have the
It
king
Looks
cake.
so fucking horrible.
The king cake on New Year's.
It's beautiful though.
That's bad. Have you seen the cakes that have the little babies in them? They're
Yeah.
called
Well, like the king cakes.
dude. That's what I said. But that'll kill you. What the fuck are they trying to do?
It's supposed to be for fertility. It's a ritual thing,
You
right?
know, but one time I ate one and was unaware, and the guys fed it to me, and I thought I was going to freaking die. I swallowed the damn thing, Justine.
Damn.
I swallowed the freaking baby, and I swear I felt the day I shit it. I was like, and they're like, and about that time I'm like, oh my god, there was something hard in that cake. I want to sue. And they were like, oh my god.
Jesus.
It's your butt baby.
You
just had
ate
a
baby
butt
Jesus.
you like. This is terrible. This is not the panel I was expecting this evening.
No, me either.
Alistair Crown shit.
Hey, intricate. I've lost
This
it.
is like a little plastic baby, right? Plastic
It's
baby.
a little plastic Jesus
And
baby.
it's supposed to be good luck if you
And
get it in
we
your
just
It's
put
cake.
that
for
in the
new.
cake.
It's for Easter.
Year's.
So
No,
in
no
New
Year's.
Orleans at Mardi Gras, they make these, and I have a lot of friends from New Orleans, and my one friend Jenny makes these king cakes, and she
So it's like
she
the fertility thing
hates
to do
them.
with Easter, but like little babies in a cake or something.
It's like this round. It looks like a Kringle. It looks like a German Kringle,
And it's kind of like that deluge cake, that milky
almost
cake.
like a donut type
It's
deal,
really good. I
and
like
it's round. It's good, and they color it in gold, green, and purple frosting. And in somewhere in the cake is hidden a plastic little baby Jesus. And if you find plastic little baby Jesus,
You meet
it's-
Jesus.
it's supposed to be a good luck for fertility. You're supposed to have a baby. And so
Well, I
we
had a
get these
baby.
things
Oh,
sent to
God.
us at work.
Oh,
We would
goodness.
get these things sent to us at work all the time, and we would tease the girls. If they found the baby Jesus, they were
Oh,
going to have a
yeah.
baby.
And then imagine
Right?
being a virgin and getting the baby. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh fuck no.
Well, there's
Oh,
this
fuck
one
no.
girl that we work with, and she's
And your
she
name
was,
is Mary.
She's not married, and she's never been married. She was looking for a boyfriend at the time, and she got the baby Jesus, and we're like, "Ooh, you got the baby Jesus! You don't have a boyfriend yet. You're gonna find one soon." We were giving her
So
shit.
do they bake this cake with a little Jesus in it?
Yeah, yeah,
So plastic and heat.
yeah. But it's
No
like
one-
that. It's a tempered plastic. You can bake in there.
It's like a bake
made
light.
for that. It's like
You
a
know,
it wasn't
you know what's
given.
fucked up is that we banned the Kinder Egg for shit like this,
Yeah.
and there's people fucking putting plastic dolls in
I
cakes.
always thought that about.
But
like,
they've been doing it for so many generations. It is also like a form of voodoo, I think, with just the baby, Justine, on New Year's down there. And
Oh,
because
okay.
I was in
That
New
could be.
Orleans on New Year's, and they had a few babies in the cake. Okay, and they'd bring it
So-
out to the table, and if you got the baby, it was supposed to be the New Year's baby. It wasn't Jesus.
So-
it was like a New Year baby.
Oh,
You'd have-
okay.
How long?
You'd have
How
good
long
luck
have we
till
been
next
doing
year.
this for? For generations. So you mean to tell me that we actually stopped using radium and fucking makeup products before we stopped using baby Jesuses and
You know, I don't know how.
Christ, no
I don't know
wonder.
what they
No
used. I
wonder.
mean, it could have been completely toxic. I have no idea. And to be honest, I never really had a king cake till
where are those
probably
baby
10
Jesus,
years ago.
Where-
was the
where
most
are-
recent time.
Where are
I had
those
one.
baby Jesuses made? China probably. So
Yes.
great, now you're eating Chinese paint.
Yes.
Good job.
I know this because it says China on its belly.
We're so fucked.
Yeah, I know
They
this.
used to put like old pennies or something in a pudding here. It was I can't remember because it was like ages ago. But I'm just like, what is it with putting things in cakes that are going to break your teeth?
I know,
You
and then it's
swallow
like
it and
copper
choke
and
on it.
metal or something.
Yeah.
You don't want to put that in your food.
Like, have you
That
ever
is
swallowed
weird.
a penny before? Like, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Easy bake oven, take two, totally. I always wanted an easy bake oven. My parents wouldn't let me have one, probably because they knew I'd burn the house down with it.
It's just a
Because it
light
was
bulb.
basically a light bulb, though. Yeah, I mean, in the tiniest little cakes.
You know what was really fun? Talking about burning plastic, was those creepy crawler ovens. Where,
Yeah.
like, you had like the goop that you put in the mold or whatever. It would, like, it would heat up and the whole house would smell like burnt, like fucking brakes.
Oh, we used to melt plastic in crafts all the time. This does have to do with hobbies. So it was like shrinky dinks were a thing. It was a total plastic thing that you would melt in the oven and it would shrinky dink. And then I would buy these craft things that you would make Christmas ornaments. And you would put these little plastic crystal things in a frame. And my mom would bake it in the oven. And it was plastic. It looked like stained glass. But
There was like plastic beads. There was like little beads that you put on. They had like little posts or whatever. You'd slip them on, and it was like, like Santa Clauses and like pumpkins and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
holidays, and you'd use an iron and go over top of it. It would just be melting plastic into a little.
Yeah, there was a lot of crazy hobbies that could kill you.
You know what was really fun? When they had fucking scented markers that smelled like, like lemon and blueberries.
Yeah.
They're alive. They're
They
alive.
encouraged huffing.
Do you know how many times I licked those?
You
That'd
know
be
how
really
many
good
times I
lemonade if you
took
just
them
drop them in a bottle
like
of water
this and just
shake
said,
it.
"Oh my gosh!" They encouraged us to huff. They did.
That's the thing
It-
because
it
They
makes
don't
some-
taste. They don't taste like they smell.
What was
They
it,
make
Limey?
some really spicy lemonade if you put it in a bottle of
against,
water and
like,
shake it real
sniffing,
good.
Like when we were younger and they would photocopy things, there was a particular smell. If it just, it's like, don't sniff the paper. Then it was
the
don't sniff
dittos.
markers. Don't sniff
the
markers.
dittos.
Years later, it
was
was
the-
like, oh look, here's these markers. Made
Like in
like,
Fast
what?
Times at Ridgemont High, right? That one scene where they're all in the classroom and they pass all the mimeograph, the dittos to them, and they all go.
Yeah, and like, they always came out. Like I remember, my dad used to draw a picture of his work and photocopy it, and then bring it home. And just because, like, it was, as like a young child, it was like, oh, what's this? And it always came out purple for some reason. Maybe that's why I like. Maybe that's why I like purple now. But at school, because it was fresh off the press, yeah, it had like a particular smell to it.
It does, yeah.
We were talking earlier, me and Justine, like about like whenever I open a pack of Magic cards, I have to sniff the pack. Like it's just something that smells so good. It's like the smell of card stock.
Yeah,
and ink.
there's certain.
And it's just like
Yeah,
like huffing
I would
Magic
imagine
cards.
it's like opening a new jar of posh coffee or new bag of posh coffee for somebody who really likes coffee or.
Yeah.
When I was young, it was liquid paper.
Liquid paper, yeah.
And
But-
it was so bad it became an epidemic, and they had to change the ingredients.
Yeah,
really-
so people wouldn't huff it.
The
Well-
kids in school were just like sitting there with Coke cans, huffing it.
Yeah, because
And-
you've got
and-
the-
I
They
had a
made
friend
those
that would do that.
markers in the 70s that were literally smelled like grape, blueberry, lemon, lime, and they had
had
them in
those
our
in the
art
90s.
class, and they were these metal markers. They started in the 70s, and they were these metal markers, and they smelled amazing, and you just took them, and by the end of the class, your nose was purple and blue and green. Because you were like...
you get home hyper and your parents would be like, let me look at your nose.
You're like,
oh,
I'm fine.
you on the magic markers again. Now that's some real shit. Metal. I mean, they used to say acid was stronger back in the 60s. Now I'm hearing magic markers were metal and stronger in the 70s. I mean,
They
that's
were
for
really
sure.
strong. They set us on a huffing problem, and then I had another friend that really did have it. We used to kind of make fun of him to try to stop him from doing it, because we were like, dude, Rick, why are you doing that shit? He'd huff anything. It was like, stop!
well,
You're
the
melting your
main thing-
brain.
The main
We
thing over
had-
here
we had-
was glue. Like, there was real problems with people huffing glue in bags and shit like that. Yeah.
Here
We
it's
had,
it's that canned air. They like that.
Oh yeah, we had what was it? I remember when I was a kid, we had some. It was like some kind of markers where it was like you could. It was like a blow marker thing where like you put in this little device and you blow down into this thing. It would give. Like,
I remember
an
those.
airbrushing kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have a thing where like on the cap where like you couldn't inhale the marker, the ink, but. If
But
you were
you could.
smart and you just knew how to flip the fucking thing upside down, you just go and inhale ink.
Well, they used to have this shit when I was young.
God.
And this is a long time ago. They called it super elastic bubble plastic.
I remember that. I had it.
It was
I
a
had
straw
it.
and you
With
blew
the
a
big
bubble.
things
And I mean, you would
sticky
be
and
fucking
weird.
blasted fucking
And you would
high.
be so high after that. I think I begged for that stuff, and it would
Fucking vapors.
it would make this
The vapors were
swirly
like the
balloon
same as-
thing, and it looked kind of cool. But
I
the
just started
reason you
chewing
did it
like
is because you
gum. I
got
would chew this shit.
stoned
The
off that
vapors,
stuff.
the vapors were kind of similar to like fucking amyl nitrate.
Yeah.
Poppers,
Yeah, it was.
poppers. If you
Yep.
Yeah,
So
they
you
had
blow
that
the
during.
fact that we know what that is.
You blow it up and then you just breathe it in. The vapors form inside the bubble and then you just breathe it in, right? Is that what you say?
It was just I guess you weren't
You were
supposed to,
supposed to
but
make a
by
ball.
accident you always did.
Yeah.
I mean, it was inevitable that you would.
Opening the tube. Just opening
you
the
were
tube.
exposed
you'd see.
to it.
Right.
Yeah,
kinda
and it
came
was these
off.
tiny little tubes, and it was this stick. Let's see, I've
They're
got
like
one
coffee
with one of
stirrers.
my,
They're
my
there's a-
weed here.
Kids, by the sound
So-
of it, right?
The
Yeah,
stick
there's a
was
reason it
this
was
big.
psychedelic,
It
yeah.
looked like this, and you put this goop on the
Right.
end of the stick, and it was just like this. It was hollow,
Sounds like
so it's a
It
straw,
sounds like plastic blown glass, but at room temperature.
and you'd blow on
It's
it,
just
right?
these stupid, goofy little fucking bubble.
Yeah,
that
And
goes-
as this glue dried, it would become this balloon, right? So you're trying to make it this
And it's
balloon.
dissolvent, isn't it? Because you
And
need-
it would have all these cool swirly colors, and it would be all like psychedelic and trippy.
There's a
But at the
reason for
same
that.
time, you're getting high, breathing in amyl nitrate, right?
Yeah.
It's like I wonder why we all did these
It's
drugs.
just
when
like
we were
just
young.
like Bad Brain said. It's just exactly like Bad Brain said. Don't blow bubbles.
Yeah,
Right.
Michael Jackson, jealous.
Oh my god!
You know what, Justine? When the balloon would pop, I would actually chew it like gum.
Oh, dude!
I
And
was
that's
so
that's
blasted.
why you were the way you were
I
now.
was so fucking blasted, man.
Jesus, Paul, sometimes I wonder how you're still alive because the few I've heard and I think, what the hell is he like? Jesus.
No,
That
there's,
was, that
I
was probably
probably
the
died
best
100
first
times.
10 years of your life.
Were you like a running mate of Keith Richards or something? I mean,
yeah, I don't
Right.
know. It's like, the hell of it is one time, Limey, I will tell you this. One time I didn't drink alcohol at all for like 10 years.
Jesus.
And then I turned 11.
And then it all changed.
And I went down the hill from there.
Oh, I was pushed in then.
Then he started chewing amyl nitrate bubblegum. Anyway,
No, that was right away. I can't say. I believe I smoked the first time when I was like 4 years old. I ran. My dad threw down a cigar and I ran over and grabbed it and I was like, "Look at me! I'm smoking a cigar. You see?"
oh, that happened
You know?
to me. Okay, so my parents own smoke shops, right? They own two smoke shops. And for years, they had a picture of little old me. I think I was 3 years old in a tiny rocking chair. And I had taken my dad's old pipes out and I was pretending I was being my dad. And I was putting the pipe up to my mouth and leaning back in the rocking chair and pretending I was, kind of like mocking my dad. They took pictures of this and put it up in the store. Today they would probably send in CP, CP services, Child Protective Services.
That reminds me of Wise Kids You Know sketch where the guy walks into the room and his kid's holding his gun, and he's like, "Oh my god, that is so cool! Hold on, let me get my camera."
Yeah, at the time, it was 75. So people would come in, "Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, blah, blah, blah." But nowadays they would be like, "That's terrible. How dare you let your kid do that?" The completely opposite. Nowadays you could not put a picture up like that. It was little old me with a pipe in my mouth.
It's kind of...
Little did they know.
I'm not going to lie. It is kind of cute to hear a kid say swear words. Like, you remember in the store and you just hear a little kid say, "Fuck!" And you're like...
The pictures where the baby's accidentally giving everyone the bird, like, just... There's no idea what they're doing, but it's just, hilarious.
Those are really cute.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
What is cigars and purple passion? He asked hesitantly.
What's this? Cigars
this
and
is
purple.
Will Beck.
Yes, hesitantly.
Preceded by we were giving each other prison tattoos.
Yeah, prison tattoos
So
is
I'm
like
guessing
pins and ink, right?
This is true, though, Jeremy. Rubber cement was a big offender. People sniffed that stuff majorly in class. They would take it out. It would be on everybody's desk, right? And they would take it out.
Yeah,
I remember that. And they
punch.
ate the paste, too. Okay, paste eaters are weird. I'm sorry,
fucking
paste eaters.
Ralph from Simpsons.
This is glue paste.
I'm just saying, liquid paper was the king of kings. So,
I don't know.
but rubber cement was right behind it. But there was
Rubber
actually when I was a kid and
Cement.
getting ready to be in ninth grade, liquid paper was such an epidemic that like nearly everyone I knew was hooked on it. Like you would be hooked on.
That's why you can't find it anymore.
And they changed the ingredient. And I'm telling you what, everybody in school was some grumpy son of a bitches for like a year.
You can't find liquid. Yeah, you can't find liquid paper anymore, though, and it's because of that problem. Now it's just the little things
Will.
that it's tape basically on a roll, and it's a pain in the butt to try to. I don't have to deal with it anymore. I
think I kind of liked. I'm always asked this, but what was your favorite flavor of crayon? And I just couldn't decide. Especially when you have a big box like the Crayola 120 flavor box. It's just
somebody said the other day they were going to eat crayons, and I said the purple ones were the best in chat. Will, there you go, Limey. Purple Passion is Everclear and grape soda.
Well, the thing is, I just had to Google Everclear, thinking, it's probably like cheap cider, and then I'm reading it's 95 ABV.
Have you ever had Everclear? It's the worst.
It's moonshine.
It'll take the paint right off the back of your throat. Okay, when I worked at Renaissance Festival, I worked for a guy that had the only booth at fair with electricity in it. And so if you wanted to hang out with us, you had to drink this drink. It was like our house drink. And it was made from every clear liquor you can imagine. Everclear, Goldschlager, vodka, tequila. God, what else do they have that's clear liquor? Name one. Gin. Everything that he could possibly put in there that was a clear liquor, he would put in. And it was in this bowl, and he he called it, he was like from this, anyway, it was the Society for Creative Anachronism thing, and his house were the Mongolians. So he had this bowl, like this Asian looking bowl, like a shallow one, kind of Japanese looking. And he would put all the alcohol in there, and then he would set it on fire. So you had this fire on top of it, and you had to shoot it. You had to shoot the whole thing down, like drink it down on fire to be able to hang with us. And one night, like 5 people in a row did it. It was crazy. And after that, you were raging drunk, raging, howling drunk.
What's the fire? What's the point of the fire?
It was a Mongolian house thing. So in the Society for Creative Anachronism, he belonged to the Mongolian house, and it had a lot to do with the dragons. So they called this it wasn't like a heroin thing. They didn't call it chasing the dragon, but they called it something like that about the dragon. So it was dragon's breath, I think is what they called it.
Breathing it, right?
It was dragon's breath. So you had to hold your breath. And then shoot this major shot of alcohol, like in a dish, right? And you were done after that. If you didn't puke after that, you were good.
You say Mongolian house, and I'm immediately thinking of like throat singing over 4 of the folder beats, like.
You're not thinking wrong. You're not thinking wrong. If you ever look up the Society for Creative Anachronism, they're interesting weirdos. I liked them. They recreate history between 600 and 1600 AD, and those people are very serious about it. They were way more serious than I could really be.
That's a hobby.
Like
reenacting.
Did they ever not sell alcohol where you lived on Sundays?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
So I had a friend that would get so high on Saturdays and stuff that he would have to you could buy beer, but you could not buy like whiskey or something.
You couldn't even buy wine.
This guy would be so high, Justine, that he would actually drink to come down.
Ooh.
And one time he drank a lot of peach wine coolers because you could buy those. And he got very sick.
Yeah, you would. Those are so gross.
I love
so his friend the next week after the set, he was like, "Hey man, I have an idea.
She was like white girl wasted.
Let's buy some NyQuil."
Oh no! Oh,
ooh, NyQuil on the rocks when you feel social.
Apparently that didn't go well with trying to come down.
Oh no, it wouldn't. I can't even take NyQuil when I'm sick. It makes me drunk.
Was so messed up. My friend was so messed up.
NyQuil on the rocks.
You know what they used to like to do when I was in school? Do you remember the little kids? What was it? Johnson & Johnson, I think, cough syrup. It was cherry flavored.
Yeah.
And it had like this amazing cherry flavor. These kids would take it and they would drink it like it was alcohol. It's like, oh.
I mean,
That was
gonna make it taste good like that for no reason.
the thing about drinking purple and drinking lean, and that was like cough syrup because of the people are overdosing on it because it suppresses your breathing to reduce your coughing. But if you just chug it and like on top of drinking as well, then
they got the scissor, which is coating cough syrup and alcohol. It's usually gin.
And we got a cough syrup called
something.
Sorry.
What's the cough syrup called?
My friend learned his lesson. My friend learned his lesson and bought whiskey on Saturday morning after that.
That's probably smart. Yeah, you buy yourself a fifth the day of, you're going to go mess yourself up, right? I saw something the other day where it's this shot that it was on Amazon. Oh,
it's 95 or 190 proof. I want to try it.
Oh, stay at home when you try it.
You know it's really good.
0.8% max here, so Yeah.
There's a
Mix it
some
with
of the-
something really good, like mix it good. Oh,
Some of the liquor stores around here have it's like jars of moonshine pickles.
yeah, yeah.
Those
And
are
cherries.
fucking tasty.
And cherries.
As
The
fuck.
cherries
Oh, I
are
want to
really
try
cool.
that too. I love pickles.
They've got like the
Some of them have
cherries.
moonshine.
Yeah.
I want moonshine too.
Oh, they've got this. There's this one.
Like
My
proper
buddy
moonshine,
Mark.
because you see things that advertised even here as moonshine in pretty little jars, and I'm like, get to fuck.
Yeah, he had this one that was it had cherries in it, and I was driving, and it was his party was far. You know, it was like a half hour away. And I was driving, so I wasn't drinking. He's like, "Have some moonshine." I'm like, "No, I'm going to be howling drunk. You're going to have to like have a cot for me here." And so I was like, "Well, I'll try one of the cherries out of it." Oh my god!
Anything
Just the
soaked in
cherry.
moonshine will fuck you
Yeah.
up.
Oh, howling drunk. I'm like, "Okay, I'm not leaving now."
Like,
There's
Like-
Irish
like-
moonshine as well. Poochin, Poochin, I think it's called.
Oof.
my mom would make some like
That's scary.
peach pie and apple pie drink, and it's just like it's just like cider or like peaches and cinnamon and
Oh,
a jar
I
of
love cinnamon.
moonshine, and
That sounds
like
good.
so
It actually
fucking
would be good. My
It's a
buddy,
really
the
good-
same guy that belonged to the Mongolian house and did the flaming dragon shot, he made his own wine too. And so it would be out. We had this back counter. It was like we had a small kitchen, and then this dining area had this counter, and he would keep these massive glass jars with these very narrow mouths on it, and he would make this wine, and you could see it like bubbling when it was fermenting. It was weird.
Did you ever watch those
was good, though.
Japanese bartenders or whatever? Like the one that they're all like,
That's exactly what it is, Gary. It was a flaming mo. It was a flaming mo. It was totally a flaming mo.
Oh,
But he was, putting the Renaissance spin on it.
poutine. Poutine, I think. is how you
Speaking of the
pronounce it.
Oh,
Renaissance-
poutine, the
Yeah.
gravy and the
Wait.
French fries.
Did
yeah.
you know that?
Oh no, that's the Irish moonshine.
the king cake.
Oh,
was
it's Irish
made
moonshine.
Yeah, it sounds
Are
similar
we talking
to.
about
I-
Angenated poutine? Or-
The king cake was made 800 years ago in the Renaissance, and it had medieval origins.
There you go. Yeah.
Like that's something anyone needed to know.
A lot of those
sounds like
weird
poutine.
things do.
Well,
Yeah,
I thought it was.
okay.
I thought it was voodoo because I'd always like seen like it come from.
Okay, now I want
New
Irish
Orleans.
moonshine.
Yeah, I want to try.
Because-
Yeah, like I say, US moonshine and Irish moonshine, both.
Okay, yeah, we got to get together and I'll give you some Everclear, you can give me some Irish moonshine. There we go. It'd be an evening.
Lewis knows what I'm talking about.
I think the
Angenated
worst shit is
poutine.
absinthe. I got like bottles of absinthe.
Is there any real absinthe though?
I
Is
got
it
it.
real?
No,
listen,
this is
you
a
have-
thing, no.
You have
No.
to go a long time ago, and this is like 20 years ago, like
Yeah.
20, 25 years ago. I was over in Germany, and Justine, I threw away my clothes
Oh.
and filled up my suitcase with it.
Whoa.
Okay, and it came through the good old days. The good old days.
It sounds
Well-
almost like was it Loathing and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas
I
kind of
just
thing.
don't like to drink it anymore. It's just like,
Now, when I was in Amsterdam, it was only 2010, so it wasn't that long ago, but they had whole, fancy stores with absinthe in it. I'm like, this isn't real.
Right.
It can't be
Yeah.
real.
I mean,
It's not
apparently
made from
Marilyn
wormwood,
Manson
it's
drinks
not.
a lot of it.
well, it's got to be made from wormwood, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
And now they're just making alcohol and putting a absinthe label on it, and saying, "There you go."
And putting a green dye in it and saying it's absinthe, but it's
Well,
not
I have, like,
absinthe.
green-
Nothing's real anymore.
I
man.
have, like,
feel
green
so
and black
depressed
and-
It's
about
banned in the
all
UK
different kind of
for
colours.
ages.
Yeah,
But,
it was banned here too.
I think
here
you can
too.
get it if you go to like Prague or something. You can get more like proper stuff there.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
Okay.
Wasn't it supposed to be Edgar Allan Poe that used to drink it? And they say like the hallucinogenic properties maybe helped
Yup,
inspire some of
and
his
Van
writing.
Gogh did, and there was a
No,
couple. Yeah, I think Van Gogh was a big fan of absinthe, and
I want
I
to.
was
I want to try that too because the
yeah,
color, the color, and the hallucinogenic aspect, and it's like I really like slow gin because it's purple and alcoholic. So
okay.
turquoise and alcoholic. I've
Now
got to try it.
there's a whole like ritual with it too, because
Oh,
they have a whole there's a big like glass type of thing that they put it through, and then it has to go
um,
over ice in a certain way, and it has to become what they call louche,
oh,
Loosh, and it becomes like cloudy. So before you can't just drink it straight out of a bottle. The proper way to do it is to put it through this like mechanism so
oh,
it cools it down and then comes into the glass all chilled. And
oh,
it has
okay.
this like cloudy. It's
Mm.
cloudier
There's
than what it originally looked
Huh.
like. Yeah,
Oh,
see?
Nice.
the
there's some
Blue
red
Devil.
and
Oh, the
green
red. Oh,
and
yeah.
blue.
Interesting.
But I just filled my suitcase with these. Like, I'm not even kidding you. It was like 20 years ago, and this one dude came over my house one time, and he was like, "Hey, you got any whiskey?" I'm like, "Dude, stay out of my shit." And he came in the
Yeah.
studio and started drinking this like it was whiskey.
Oh boy.
He lost his fucking mind.
I wonder, has anybody ever drank one of those what do they call it when it's like alcohol in it, it's like my grandfather had one because he was a real big fan of 57 Chevys. It was like alcohol in this like aluminum car thing. Is it
Oh
called like a
yeah.
decanter or something like that, or is it? I'm not sure if that's the word I was thinking.
It was like
I'm
Crown
wondering if
Royal or something, I think.
um
It might have been a Crown Royal thing. It was just a
car filled
bottle. It
with
was the bottle that it was in, I
whiskey or
think.
something. It was like whiskey.
Yeah, see, like that.
Yeah,
You know, all kinds of cool
like a
bottles.
decanter is
Get
what
the-
it's called. And
Ah, yeah.
yeah, I've always wondered like what those actually what that tastes like, but nobody ever wants to open it because it would immediately destroy the value of the whole
Right.
thing.
Exactly.
Which is like,
Yeah.
why the fuck even?
Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
don't understand
I've got this wine
that's
that's
what.
really, really old, and I've no idea whether it's spoiled or not. The only way to find out is to open it, but then it'll become worthless. I'm like, well, it's pretty worthless
Yeah.
now.
I don't understand that about some
Could be water
collectible
in there.
stuff. Is like why even buy it if you're not gonna see like what's in it or even experience it? You
Well,
know,
it's like a
like
collector's thing, you know. It's just like collecting
people
anything else. Why do you collect stuff? My
people
brother
do
used to
that.
do that. He had a wine cellar when he first bought the house, and he tried to collect wine. He just ended up like realizing he didn't really like wine that much, but which is funny. But you have to like he would try to teach me how to do it. Like you have to store it a certain way. You have to store it on its side so it doesn't
Mm,
get skunky, or like all the stuff doesn't settle to the bottom so it
mm.
Yeah, I
stays
don't know.
even, you know, to keep it fresh in the bottle. And it's like a
That's
lot
a
of
lot
work.
of work for something that like if you're not even gonna open it, why
Mm.
even? I don't know. It's just like people do that with Pokemon cards and shit. Like I don't care
Yeah.
much for Pokemon, but I see how people just literally spend hundreds of dollars on boxes, never fucking open them,
Well, I
never
had a
see
buddy
what's
that did
in
that.
there.
I had a buddy that bought all these like action figures. He was very into it. It was the same guy who did his 4 foot bong and passed out in his store. But he would that happened. But he had him. His walls were lined in these action figures, so he had all kinds of them: Star Wars, GI Joe, what have you. And he
Mm,
collected them, but they were all in the box.
mm.
Well,
All
I mean,
they
you
couldn't
can
be
still
touched.
see what's in that in the
Mm.
very least. But I'm talking about something that's just a box with it's filled with things that maybe worth something, may not be worth something, but you don't fucking know because you're not even open the box. You're just gonna
Right.
buy a box of cards and you're not even gonna see what's in there. What's in the box? What's in the box?
Let it out.
But
But
then
yeah,
like,
yeah. Would you buy
but
a
then, like,
cat in a box if you didn't know if it was alive or dead until you opened the box? No, no, you wouldn't.
No.
Leave
No,
me
that's
I
alone.
mean, unless you were
sad.
Schrodinger, you know,
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm kind of a crazy fucker. If y'all hadn't figured it out, I would
No.
be like, sure, I'll buy the box. And I'm gonna tell you what, if there's a dead cat in there, you better fucking run. I'm gonna know why. Because you better not have done something bad to that cat. Whatever you did to that cat, I'm gonna do to you. I would, yeah. Don't fucking mess with cats. I
Don't
will
buy the
kick
mystery
your
boxes.
ass.
Ow. Ow.
then-
Speaking of cat,
Yeah.
one's got its claws in me. Ow, pain.
and then like, you know, you got some people who like literally they buy like they'll do. There's this whole scalping thing, and people will buy these fucking boxes, and they'll scan. They'll take like a metal detector, and like scan the packs to see which ones have the hits in them, and try to sell the ones that are, you know, the ones with hits. Then there's a whole bunch of stuff that's just dead that they just throw away.
Oh
And
my
no
god.
no kids can't get these cards
Right. It's
because
both.
because everyone's buying them all out and just to resell them.
Well, it used to crack me up, like with the scratch off tickets for, the lottery here. People would just look. It used to be that there was a letter associated with winning certain winners. And so people thought they were smart and knew the letter. So they would just like thumbnail scratch it, look to see if it was a certain letter. And if it wasn't, they would toss it. But what they didn't understand is that the higher the prize, it was a random letter. And I knew this because my brother ran a store and we did lottery. So I was in a parking lot this one time of a mall, and actually my boyfriend's car at the time had broken down, and it was a tire. We needed cash for a tire, and I found these tickets in the middle of the parking lot. And I picked it up, and it looked like somebody had just fingernailed it, and so I scratched it totally off. They were two $50 winners. I had $100, paid for the tire, and got us dinner. Yeah. Like, so much for you. You don't know nothing. Because my brother ran the store, I knew the code. So I was like, they don't know that's the code for a $50 winner, and there's two of them in there.
Sunshine said we couldn't get a dog one time, and I said, why? She's like, we don't have enough money to be freaking feeding another mouth right now. So listen, I said, well, what if I buy $5 worth of lottery tickets, and if it hits, we'll go get a dog. And she's like, sure, Justine.
You hit.
Every one of them. One was like 200, one was 50, one was like 25, and she was like, oh my god. She was like, you can't hold me to this. You can't. I was like, we're going to the SPCA.
If that's not
right
a
now.
sign, I don't know
Yeah.
what
That's the
is,
first-
really.
The first and last time I bought a scratch off ticket, I paid like $5 and I won $4 back.
Oh,
I could have just saved.
That-
I don't buy them. I don't buy them. I
could
found
save my
these. I
money.
didn't even pay $1 for them. It were in the middle of. That's the beauty of it. I hate. Well, I call them rip-offs because you rip them off and they rip you off. No, I don't even. I barely even play the lotto. I should though.
That's like there's like a time that like a friend of
haven't
mine
done it
took me
in
to
a
a casino, and like she gave me like $10 and for one to play a couple of slots, and I got like I played one round, lost $5, cashed out, and just gave her the money back. I'm like, I can't fucking do this.
I had a friend that used to take me to the casino downtown to Greektown because she wanted a partner to go because she liked to do the slots. I'm not a big gambler, but I would go because she would ply me with tequila. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going. So she would take me down to Greektown, ply me with tequila. And this one particular time, we were walking out, and I had a $20 bill, and there were these Wheel of Fortune slot machines. And I'm like, screw it, let me try it. literally right, the door is right there, right? And there's this Wheel of Fortune slot machine. I put my $20 in, I hit the button, I won $200. Took my money, went over to the thing, cashed out, walked out, said bye.
Yeah, I'd
the
be
best.
like
It was the best.
getting on a game show like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, getting through like the first bracket and then just bailing out. Like, no, I came here with nothing and I'm leaving with something.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Well, guys, we have gone almost a half hour over, which is fun. But it is time for us to end this week's conversation that went crazy, which was fun. I had fun. I don't know. Thanks for coming, everyone, and we will do it again next week. I don't know what the subject will be, so stay tuned.
I like that kind of action.
Bye.
Bye.
No.